topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast.
Usually I just start and man, it's been the hell of a week. Everybody playing in the craft room already. Stuff is getting big. Things are happening, and we're just moving along. And we staying humble and patient. Being humble and patient is the way to go. And this is going to be a different type of intro because being humble, patient, and having self-respect for one another. And I mean, that goes a long way. And in that journey, you get tagged with certain things and certain things that you grow into. And as you grow into it, you get to feel the energy of it. And energy is something that's not stagnated. It keeps moving. It keeps things alive. It keeps the lights on when it's dark. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like with that type of energy that comes this way, it goes back out and it goes out in a circle and it formulate a sun, a radiant, you know what I mean, a great energy. And that's where we at as we are closing down of the retrograde planet spinning the opposite way. We're going to stay consistent as the sun.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast.
Yes. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday.
Indeed it is.
Rasul is back in the building.
Yes. What up, Sue?
What up?
Missed you.
Yeah, man.
I've been, I've been around.
We're going to get into you. We're going to get into what you've been doing, what you've been up to. Right now, for the newcomers that's coming, I just want to say, welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft. I'm your host, Killah Priest. Running the rocket is none other than A.D.A. Dizzle.
What's good? Welcome back. It's going to be a wild show. You already know. Let's go.
Oh, we definitely know because you went to war.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Had
to go right into it, huh?
Hey, you held it
with
down.
The war,
you was on
man.
your 2 feet, 10 toes.
I got a couple
you was a
calls.
real life soldier.
Yeah, exactly.
It was going at it, huh?
Yeah, they was going at it. Homeboy turned into yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Shay. Yeah.
Yo, he's coming through right now. He's actually downstairs.
I'm about to
be on the elevator.
Part 2. This time he coming for the neck, yo. Mm-hmm. They the flat earther. Shout out to the flat earther. Vinny called me too. Vinny called me. He said he watched it, and a couple of other flat earthers. You know what I mean? Called me up and they said that they said this is it.
What?
They said they said they sick and tired and they coming to defend AD, and they just said once he call on the troops, they got to come in. And they come in and they said don't have us bring back David Weiss. They said peace.
David Weiss.
Yeah, they said don't have us bring back David Weiss.
Man, Weiss didn't prove nothing, yo.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, peace.
Right, Weiss is just up there.
It's on.
Weiss is just up there running. You see, man.
Got your nemesis.
Listen, man. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to go in there, man.
So you said Weiss didn't prove nothing?
Nah, he didn't prove nothing, man. A lot of that stuff is nonsensical jargon and bull, BS. Because they're going off of stuff like, you know, what Lord Jamar say, man, like he looked out the window and the sun was this close. Like, you guys don't even understand. Oh my God, man, it's just all right. But just go, just y'all be old flat earthers, y'all in the left corner and we in the right corner. Y'all just teach.
I got the call.
Y'all just do that.
Yeah, I got the call.
Y'all, you know, because it's back and forth. Y'all don't, you know, a lot of the things we asked y'all to prove and y'all just simply just didn't prove it.
Hey, listen,
You
got
know,
the call and they said they sick and tired of it.
they sick and
They
tired
coming
of
through.
they coming through. Well, y'all can come on through. AD, my man, though. That's my brother, man.
They said
Yeah,
You
we
know,
good. We always good.
AD, my man. But you know, if
they
what's
said
your
they don't
name?
make him like AD no more. They said the flat earthers don't make him.
Listen, he can bring on whoever he want to bring on. You know.
It's not a battle. It's just an interesting topic.
Well, you know, AD, your boys, they get mad when people,
Yeah.
you know, they want to try to. That's what that flat earthers do. You know what I'm saying, Priest? They get into like they get a package of people together, and they try to. What they do is they try to like gang up on that one person, and that's what happened to Men Kept because he was trying to battle them, and he tried to use a bunch of. It wasn't Men. It was the another brother. It wasn't Men Kept. It was the other brother.
Minister Freedom.
Yeah.
It was Man Kepera.
They tried to battle 5 flat earthers, and it's kind of hard to do,
Yeah.
especially when they have the crowd.
Yeah. Shout out to Stringer. Everything beautiful. Stringer says everything beautiful is round.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Yes.
whatever
so
that
we're not
is.
going to go on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
rant,
saying.
though.
We ain't gonna go on that.
Yeah.
Zach D,
I
we
just-
up here talking all night about that.
Huh? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Exactly. We got to switch it up a little bit, man. We
Yeah.
got to switch it up a little bit.
Demetrius, that's not true. I don't
I can't
get
stop.
pissed.
What Demetrius
He,
said?
he thinks I got pissed, but I don't got emotions like that. I'm not connected emotionally to these topics. They're great to discuss.
Right.
But I don't
so you
have
like
the
a sensei of
emotional
flat earthers?
connection to it.
Right,
You know what I'm
like-
saying?
you got
I just can't get mad. I'm such
You
a happy
understand- you
dude,
understand
though.
what
You know what I'm
flat
saying?
is.
Like I'm so happy. It's really
wonderful
hard to
flat.
piss me off. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like words and people are easy. What pisses me off is computer malfunctions, software malfunctions, internet disruptions, things that I can't be like, well, this computer is a Sagittarius, so I can't break it down. Do you know what I mean? With people, no problem. I can handle people all day. I'll talk to anybody, anytime, and I'm just like I feel invincible. But computers,
You sound like a superhero.
yeah. But if a computer malfunction, that's when I get mad. If we lose the internet right now, I will flip out.
I try to be cool.
The internet will flip me out, but I can handle people all day.
All right. Okay, we're going to get back to that because it got hot just that quick. As soon as you mentioned the flat, I'll tell y'all, man, y'all kind of like knocking the Mormons out. No, who else was it before that? The Dianetics? Hook on Dianetics?
You talking about Scientology?
Yeah, Scientology.
That's Tom Cruise's world.
Yeah, but the new joint is like, I don't know if they can step. Did you ever have a battle against them, like the Flat Earthers versus Scientology?
No, because it's not a cult.
Right?
So
it's not a cult.
Actually, y'all are becoming a cult.
Knowing that the Earth is actually flat is not a cult. Because a cult has a leader and it has meetings.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you know, hold on. What's the name? Is the leader of the Flat Earthers?
There's
right?
no leader. There's no meeting.
What's that guy's name,
No,
man?
you can't find it.
What's his
David
name,
Weiss.
Priest?
David
Weiss is the leader of the Flat Earthers.
He's just
correct?
able
I think
to.
AD's the
He's
leader.
just able to explain it. He's able to teach it.
He's not the leader.
There's no leader.
Acts like the
Somebody came up with the Flat Earth, yo.
I mean,
what's
maybe,
his name, Priest?
Probably
Priest,
God.
you had his name. No.
However you define God.
No.
I
Lost
found
panel
out.
with the
You know what I'm saying? You can ask him about that when the time comes.
Yeah.
Be like, by the way,
Prove that right now.
prove what?
That God came up with Flat Earth. You got to do that.
I mean, he came up with everything, man.
See?
He's the creator, right?
You having a conversation or you going to prove it?
Here we go.
How do you prove that God created everything?
I didn't ask you. I asked you the question.
God created everything, right?
See, when I just asked you, look at you.
But we're not going to go there
But
today.
you just said something. I just want you to prove that.
Yeah.
You said God said that the earth was flat, and then he proved it.
Yeah.
Where do you say that at in
Yeah,
the
just-
Bible or whatever? Did you
just
say
tell
that?
us.
Oh, yeah,
real
there's
quick.
plenty. We can go
Let's
into
pray.
that. There's
Yeah.
plenty of
I will.
scripture.
Yeah, 'cause
I
y'all
will
wanna
follow
use-
you,
We
right?
can get biblical.
So show me.
You can't use
Yeah.
astrology.
We
And,
can
you
use
know,
we can use
to
astrology
break- to-
and
to break
Bible all
down-
day
to
because
break-
astrology and
in
Bible is all
science.
connected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you can't use that in science, though. You gotta use the
Oh, man-made
scientific-
science? Yeah, two completely different things.
Well, scientists
just
study nature, brother.
yeah.
So we're not studying. It's not man studying really the natural phenomenon.
Yes.
Don't try to use that, brother.
Now we need science
The
to
natural
prove.
phenomenon.
We need
That's why
science to
it's called-
prove that we live on a spinning ball. That's what science
That's already
can't
been
do.
proven, brother.
Oh, there you go. Tell me
That's
about that.
already been proven.
How
I don't
how they
need-
do that?
You know what, man? I've said this for many a times on this show. I don't
Proves
need
that.
to keep
Just hit
going.
him in the head. Show,
Proves
He
that,
don't believe in
and we
gravity.
done.
He don't believe in none of that stuff. I can't
The theory
use
of
science
gravity?
to teach this, brother.
You mean the theory
There
of
is
gravity?
no theory. All right.
Somebody
Yep.
put an egg up there.
Because Neil deGrasse Tyson said he didn't know what gravity was. He didn't know. He couldn't define it. I'll pull that clip up right now. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about this today. We gonna talk about something else.
Let's ask Myeoshe, man.
You know,
What's up with
We've already gone in
Don't get
circles.
me
Why you
into
always
your-
backtracking?
'cause I don't care about the flat
Yeah.
earth or the
You just
round.
told me, nah, I know what the truth
There's better
No.
topics.
You are instigator.
Yeah, I'm just
See, you
joking.
guys
Of course.
don't even
I'm
know
just
that
joking.
Priest low key is real life instigator.
Instigator.
Yeah,
That's
on
okay.
a whole nother level. Like
We forgive him for that because
Right.
he's a Leo.
What?
yeah,
It's a show.
but
You
I'm
gotta-
a Leo and I'm not an instigator.
I know, that's true.
I think it's a male. Like it's
It's a male
It's
Leo.
a male thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Why? Because no, it's not me. If they
No,
they
it
wanna
is
come,
you.
No, if they come to this show and they tell me, you know, they believe in one thing, and then it sounds crazy that you say that we under a dome, and I ask you what's the dome made out of, and you don't tell me what the dome made out of.
Yeah.
We're on this planet together, right?
Yeah. I mean, random
We are.
details are always
No, we
fun to
are.
ask.
We are
Yeah.
all on this
Yeah.
planet together. So
It's always fun to ask
how did you
irrelevant
figure out
details.
that we were under a dome? A dome.
So those are separate questions that can be asked in next time we have David Weiss on the show.
told you.
And then somebody said they took a rocket ship and it went all the way up and hit the dome wall and
See, that's the
flipped down.
stuff I'm talking about. You can't
What's
say that
underwater?
stuff. That
Right.
stuff sounds crazy.
And these are great questions
You know
we can
what I'm
ask.
saying? That sounds crazy.
Yes.
Right.
So these are great questions we can ask next time we have David Weiss on the
you
show.
can't answer them?
I can, but like we're not going to go into that today. Remember?
Shout out to
Yeah,
David
man.
Flores. He said
Yeah.
the dome is made
We're
out
not
of
going
glass.
into that today.
What he said?
So-
He said the dome is made out of glass. A vibranium
What
shield.
kind of-
huh?
what kind of
that
glass?
sounds
Ooh.
like something from out of Marvel comic
wow.
we
books.
should be wearing that around our necks and stuff like that, like the glass dome, the stuff.
You know, you go into Wakanda, they have the shield around the golden city of Wakanda. Is that's what this shield's made of, brother?
Basically, that's a good analogy.
Nah,
of it.
well, that's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
analogy, brother. But again, it sounds like Marvel
Yeah.
superhero.
Well, we
comic
get
books,
better
brother.
footage of space
We
from Marvel.
can't use that as a reference.
No, we do get better footage of what space would be from Marvel than we do from NASA itself.
No.
That's true. That's true. Hollywood does a better job of showing space than our own NASA.
You just.
It's true.
You just shitted on the whole scientific
Shitted
community.
on them.
You don't care anything they say, huh?
I mean, it's Hollywood.
So
But
who you follow, Hollywood or the scientists,
We-
brother? How you can't I don't.
that's the same thing.
They the same.
Yeah, NASA and Hollywood are the same
Oh,
thing. They all hang out. For more information, we're going to talk to David Weiss about that.
David Weiss
Okay.
is not a scientist.
I know, but he'll explain it.
Clearly the leader. Then.
There's no leader. Here we go.
Yes,
We got a super
Clearly.
chat from
Tell us the truth.
NGB
Is he-
Element. Hello to the Podcraft. Thank you so much
Let's
for
lean into it a
creating
little
this
bit.
channel.
Trying to
I
change
told
the
you.
I'm tuned in with
Instigator.
all
Found
antennas.
out. Now he's the leader.
Peace and love. That's from NGB Element. Shout
What
out
up,
to
NGB element? Shout out to the queen.
Hey.
Is there a place that y'all go to gather? Do you have a book?
No.
Huh?
They do have a book, yo.
Yeah, it's called the Bible.
No. I've seen the Flat Earth, this book that they have.
They do?
Yeah, they got like a couple of guys out there that wrote some books.
For real?
Mm.
Yeah, and they have a schematic.
Well, you should be able to tell us the books. Do you know any?
Do you
of
know-
the books
I don't know the
and
names of them.
authors?
I don't know, but like I said, we're going to ask these questions next time we have David Weiss on the show.
You got to call up Vinny. You know what I mean?
Hey. You got the number?
Vinny, man.
Yeah, Vinny, David Weiss, and then
I don't think
just a bunch.
Vinny really believes in the flat Earth. Yo.
Yeah, he said it. No, he said it was a box.
So the Zoom link is
Said we live on a
open.
box of four corners.
We got Knowledge Born going to join us today.
Oh,
What up,
right.
knowledge?
So he's on his way in soon on Zoom.
And we got Che in the building.
Hey,
Yeah, still out here rolling up something.
got that Wu Tang shirt on. I see you.
Yeah, I got this. Son,
Got the one arm
up?
assassin
Son
up
of Great.
here. What up?
Son the Great. in
And
the
Son the
building.
Greats up in the
Yeah, I
building.
tore it down last time. We're gonna tear it up again. We got Minister Enqi gonna be coming through today.
Okay, Enqi.
Yeah, and We got he sent us some product, AD,
Okay.
and you know some real. I hope it's some real CMOS. A lot of rosters saw that episode.
Which one?
They said they in it, huh?
Oh, the CMOS episode.
Yeah.
So they changing everything up now.
No. He said, you know, Lord Fury, man. He sent me a bag, big purple bag, bag.
That's what I'm saying. He had the real deal, right?
Yeah. Well, I would like to say yeah because, but you know, it was deep, but you know that CMOS that Enqi was talking about is different,
more potent.
Yeah, it was different from everyone's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's out there in the ocean. You know, he'll be here to build on that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man.
I want to taste that.
That
CMOS, and I think he sent it
that
to
CMOS that Enqi had. You let me taste that time when I was at your place.
Yeah,
it's hard to deal with. I ain't gonna lie. You eat that, take that in every day. You gotta. It's raw, yo.
Yeah,
it's real.
And they got bladder rack in it.
Yeah, bladder rack. I mean,
where my bladder rack cats?
No disrespect, but it kind of tastes a little nasty.
Wow.
Of course, everything good for you tastes nasty.
That shit tastes nasty as hell, yo.
Because it's good for you. It's not about your taste. It's about them cells that's in your body.
Vinny.
Word.
I was shouting out Vinny. Sorry. What up, Guam?
Shout out to Guam in the
Shout out to Guam.
Yo, she was good.
Shout out to Kandaka, Coach Kandaka.
Oh, I didn't even, man. Shout out to Coach Kandaka. Shout out to, AD's going to, AD, we fighting online too.
Oh, no, just let them know what's up.
Chat room, y'all gonna act up today? Shout out to the craft room, man. Cafe. Shout out to Vinny Black Lodge. Shout out to everything's off the hook today. So it's Voltage. I see you in the building. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to. All right, so we gonna set it off. What's good? We gotta get one of them. Jay, you ready? Yeah. I'm gonna ask you. It's on. Once again.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who's back?
Yeah. Let me let y'all know that, last. Yeah. Let's give him some headphones.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, let's give him some headphones. Last night, AD, you should have came out with us.
What'd y'all do?
You never go out. AD, stay working, get in it. Well, we went to Riz's after party.
What?
Yeah, it was off the hook.
I didn't know about that, though.
Yeah. RZA took the mic, said, yo, shout out to the Podcraft.
Wow. Really? So he watches, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Watch it, man. Shout out to
Let me get you more into that corner, Shay.
Shay?
Hold up.
You say Shay?
Yeah.
Nah,
Shay.
Oh, Che, my bad.
Che Guevara.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Shay Black, but it's Che Black.
Shay Black.
Che Black, got you.
Yeah, Shay, that was the stadium in Queens that the Mets used to play in.
Oh, Shay Black.
Killed it.
Nice.
You killed it. I was thinking Che Guevara. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Follow me that.
Wow, that's fire. That's fire.
He was a Panther, so he's into that revolutionary stuff.
Okay,
Nice.
Che Guevara was like the poster child for revolutionaries.
Nice.
Talk about it. Yeah, word. That's real. Yeah, we was up in that spot last night.
Yeah.
Oh, you wasn't there with us?
I wasn't there, man.
Where were you?
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Sunday great, yeah.
Was you up in there? I see you on DJ. And you was up in there? All right.
Yeah. We're going to get you up here.
Yeah, I didn't get the call. I was told to wait, and I never got the call.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was fire.
He didn't call me.
Okay, letting me know, huh?
I said, Nala said he was going to call me, and, next thing you know, they sending me pictures. They sending me pictures.
Yeah.
He'll be here
Sending me
soon.
pictures, so.
It's all for you. It's all for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, we got there. Yeah, man. So what's going on with you, Myeoshe?
Well, you guys know.
Why you all dressed up right now?
Oh, well, I had rehearsals today. As you guys know, the model experience is this weekend. I said Friday, but it's actually August 8th and 9th. At the LA Convention Center. It's all day. Oh, October.
All right, there you
Sorry,
go.
thank you.
I'm with you.
October 8th and October 9th. Saturday is from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sunday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. I will be walking the runway on Saturday, call time 6:20. It's going to be a lot of vendors. It's going to be some headline performances. Shout out to Saucy Santana. He's be one of them. It's going to be an experience. So come out, support, and enjoy yourself. It's LA Fashion Week.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be everywhere.
Only at the LA Convention Center.
Oh, okay.
Saturday and Sunday.
Where's that at again?
Downtown LA
Oh,
Convention
okay,
Center.
okay.
That's around the corner from my house.
Absolutely. So, if you're in the city of angels, come out and, support your girl and support all the other artistries that's going to be there and the fashion wear. And shout out to Rachel for giving me this opportunity. Peace and blessings to you, sister.
And
So,
what
yeah.
are you gonna be doing there?
I'm going to walk the runway. I'm going to be walking the runway.
That's right there.
Yeah.
On
And
the
shout
cat-
out to my
It's a-
family. They're going to come out and support me. So shout
On the
out to
catwalk?
Yes, I'm going to be walking that runway. So, come out and support. Tickets is still on sale. And even if they're not, just pull up. I'm pretty sure they ain't turning nobody down.
You got a song you gonna walk to? Hey,
There you
Check
go,
'em out
right
there.
there.
And work
Myeoshe.
to the left.
That's
Strike
what
a pose. We have right here a nice, elegant look. Look how she does a turnaround right there.
That's pretty good. Wow. You've been doing that?
Yes,
Or you just-
I've been doing modeling for a while, for the past 5 years. So, now that COVID is over, everything is back, up, and so you'll be seeing a lot of this face.
Hey.
Wow.
But yeah, shout out to all the other models that will be doing Fashion Week and also hosting the runway. So I'm excited, very excited.
Nice.
Yeah,
dope.
hopefully, speaking into existence, we'll be in New York and Paris,
Perry.
Fashion.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna front.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah.
Perry.
I saw a couple of African fashion week. They was doing. Everybody had the garbs on. It's dope. They was walking around.
Right.
And then they be lit around the way. Yeah, it's a lot of. I always wanted to go to one of them joints. I always wanted. Can we get up in there? Can we just get up in there? Or you gotta-
Absolutely. You guys, they ain't said nothing. They ain't even asked, like, can we pull up? But yeah, you guys are welcome to
I live around the corner.
come and pull up. It's right. Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
y'all areas. Right at LA Convention Center. It's going to be all day Saturday and all day Sunday.
All right, we got that. Somebody said noise. That was
Noise.
dope. Real. What's the deal? We done shot the video. Oh man. Che.
So, my brother,
Yeah, Che, you lit it up last time.
I had fun last time.
Yeah.
Brothers came through with that blue stuff.
Huh?
That's what it was. It was that blue stuff he came through.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what-
definitely. I knew not to touch. I tasted and I smelled a little bit. I was like,
Yeah, I tasted. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Another one. Then he said, you know what? You need another one. I said, you know what? I might. Next thing you know.
yeah, it was right. Word, yo.
Next thing you know, all I seen was red.
Hey.
Talking about flat what? Nah.
Yeah, exactly. nah, man. That's what happens here, yo. It's like, a lot of people, it's passion.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's a lot of passion.
Indeed. It's
Word.
passion,
Now, one thing, I don't know what's next. It's like you hear one thing and then everybody exotic. The world's not around anymore.
We got too brilliant. We got so smart that, it's
Yeah.
whatever they say, you gotta say something opposite now.
Yeah.
When slavery never happened.
Yeah, that's
Never
another
happened.
one.
Nobody,
Yeah.
no boats.
Yeah, that's another one.
It's like nobody's doing no history research. Nobody's looking at empirical information.
Yeah. Have you heard about what's her name? Not Harriet Tubman, not existing.
Yeah, I heard Harriet Tubman didn't exist, and I heard Nat Turner didn't exist. Listen,
Nat Turner didn't
there's a
exist.
building right now that Harriet Tubman that witnessed like in Canada right now, the Harriet Tubman School, where she brought people to. So it's like, come on, yo, like. She has relatives that's still alive and descendants that's still alive.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
So it's like,
I would think.
The man who's some of the people coming with that, they're trying to backtrack on that or backpedal and say that no, it's not that she didn't exist. It's that the story was embellished and all of that. And you know, they're trying to create this alternative narrative in history, like the Underground Railroad was an actual intricate system of railroad systems. And they're using like metaphors that were being spoken in real time at the time to try to prove the point.
Right.
But they're leaving out the whole context. Like I heard a quote that was used where Harriet Tubman mentioned that she was a conductor, you know what I'm saying, making many trips, and then mentioning how
that she was an actual conductor.
Yeah, exactly. That she was, and you know, she was mentioning that, and you know, they took the shit out of context because there was no underground system, and if you understood, she was up above and underground. Like these were safe houses. These was, you know, trails and passageways, and it wasn't one person who knew this is the route. It was, I'm gonna get you here. They know how to get you there, and then another person there knows how to get you here.
Wow.
That's how the system worked.
Right.
It wasn't no straight line or no trail or trails. It was different safe houses with intricate routes and hiding spots and different people, like a baton, like a relay race, and you pass the baton and then they run with the baton. And it was that's the system of the Underground Railroad.
Right.
And it actually happened. You know, you can go right now. You can go to Memphis, and they have a house where they housed where they brought in runaway slaves. A route up north, and they showed that they got the hole in the wall where the people slid their bodies through, and this has really happened. And so when you start making these claims about their ancestors and the atrocity that they went through, which in Africa, the Africans called it the Myeoshe. So to say that the Africans didn't acknowledge what happened is even more ridiculous because they named it the Great Suffering, the Myeoshe. It had a name.
For
this is the Africans. This is this isn't the African Americans. This is the Africans and what they called it because of what happened over there.
Right.
And the Ghanaian government to this day is still apologized for the role that they played.
Right.
In that, there's dungeons in Sierra Leone. There's dungeons in Ghana right now.
Right.
These dungeons housed actual captured Africans from other tribes that were then brought to North America. So to say that this never happened and then to not understand, like I was speaking earlier, the ocean gyres, how 2 to 3 weeks you can be from Benin to Brazil.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not talking about a steamboat.
It's called the Cape Verde currents. There's two of them. One that goes to America and the one that goes to Central Africa. Central America. So the Cape Verde, you know what I'm talking about? The current.
Indeed.
Two currents that take you to North America, then the other current takes you to South America, South America. This is true.
And that's another reason why Harriet Tubman was supposed to be the $5 bill. Ever since the controversy came up, they haven't made her the $5 bill.
Right.
And ain't nobody even asked, where's Tubman on the $5 bill? And now we know why.
Because we ready to start throwing our own ancestors who gave their soul, their blood, their sweat, their tears for us. Just to rewrite history. Just because there's some cats who out here never got their rap career off, so they found a new lane. Like, this is outrageous, man.
Well, man, I think I had to, elaborate on to what the brother is saying. I think that what's happening is those guys have the story backwards. No one's saying that Africans or black people didn't cross the Atlantic before Europeans. It's just that when you try to mix the story up by making crazy claims and not deal with the data that you already actually have, then you start to come up with all these crazy stories. I've said many a times, go and read Columbus's logs and his diaries where he talks about on his voyage to India, right? He was going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? He in his logs and those diaries, he talks about encountering the Native Americans, and when the Native Americans, these men from Spain, when they approached the Native Americans had already met Africans before the Europeans. So the Spaniards was like, the Spaniards was like, well, wait a minute. I thought we were the first ones here. No, the Native Americans like, no. Africa, we've been trading with the Africans for years.
Why would you think that you're the first one? The weapons that they gave them, the spears that they had were superior to the technology.
Right.
The spears that they had were superior to the European technology at that particular time.
At the time, right.
That, we the first ones. That's crazy. And then you're completely usurping a group of people in their history.
And stealing identity. I seen one video some guy put up online. Now people are saying no. The Guatemalans ain't the real descendants of the Mayas. We are. Okay, well, can you speak the Mayan language? I ain't gonna say people's names. Do you know any of the cultures of the ancient Mayans or Aztecs? The answer will be no. None of these people do, but they want to claim the culture. Go learn the language.
I don't know the history. If you look at the Mayan codex and you look at the history, you'll understand that the Mayans, they came along, but when they did come, like they are the descendants of the Mayans. When you go down there, that's them. Right. And we were the Olmecs was us.
Right. Well, you know, they try to show the depictions of Mayans with darker skin. People like the brother right here, Myeoshe. But here's the thing:
who's doing Pull up the codex right now. Pull up the Mayan codex right now. We can show you how they differentiated themselves.
Hold on.
Who's doing all this? Who's saying all this?
Let me just say this too. There's people in the Amazon right now to this day that have some of the same complexions as Africans. So when you start to look at the Mayan art, don't always look at it from a emotional, black thing. Like, oh, look, they're black. Like, no, they're black too. But that's the Mayans. Some of the Mayans had darker skin.
Well, who's saying this? Who's saying that?
A lot of people are saying it. And I've seen
the new.
I've seen dark skinned Mexicans and Guatemalans, man. So
who said that?
You can't just claim that. You can't just take.
Who's saying this? Who's saying
a lot of people? It's not new. It's actually not new. It's just some people with some videos that they put out, which is cool. You know what I mean? But again, my whole thing is if you're going to claim that culture, man, you should know a little bit about it. Because the Mayan language is still spoken today. You know what I'm saying? I know a bunch of people that can speak it. So Guatemalans and various other people. So you can learn the culture. Don't just claim it. Learn it. And then that way you can have good dialogue with people. That's all. Because I know a lot of black Native Americans. That's nothing new.
But you also got to understand history. Like, North America was when the Europeans came to North America, the first people here was the Dutch. And they was here for a good 100 years before the British started with their history here. And they brought Africans from, they had the East Indian Dutch Company, or the West Indian Dutch Company. Like, that was real. That was one of the biggest slave posts in the Caribbean. That was the first slave post in the Caribbean. And you're talking about through Pennsylvania, Canada, New York. They had slaves up there a good 100 years before the British came and ruled this area. Right. So a lot of these slaves never left and continued to populate the area. So they were still there and continuing to populate. Right. So imagine just with 10 people in 100 years, how many that populated to. So we're talking about slaves. We're not talking about 10 people. Right. No doubt. Word. Something to look into, yo.
Yeah, man.
Something to look into. They talk about the British history. I didn't mean to cut you out, Ross. But we talk about the British history and the history with the treaties between the Brits and the Moors and all this. They forget about the Dutch who was here first. They forget all about the Dutch. I'm gonna write down these topics, man. This is hard. It was New York, New Amsterdam. That was the Dutch.
Yeah. And like I said,
New York, that was the Dutch niggas.
Harlem.
Yeah. Up there in Canada, that was them Dutch niggas who came up there, and then the French. You know what I mean? The British was the late niggas. You want to get technical? You had the Spaniards, you had the French, you had the Dutch. The Dutch kind of got, well, really, it's really deep because really, if you let me tell it, the Dutch kind of just fell back and just went into the shadow and kept their control, really. You know what I'm saying? Shay, we gotta have Shay up here by herself one time.
I'll say,
just let him pull off. I can see that the clip, the clip is loaded and ready to go. Hold on. I'm tired of how they talk about it. Let's move on. Let's move on because we got Enqi here.
Right.
It's cool. We got to move on with the show. We got
the minister, doctor, back
Peace.
back.
Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to LA. Shout out to Do the Knowledge Radio. Knowledge born on love.
Peace, peace.
Peace, peace.
What's
Son
good
of
with
great.
you? Enqi.
Shout out great. Put on Killah. Shout out to Killah Priest and the Podcraft.
Hey, yo. No doubt. Yo, I wanna man, I gotta set it off. Yeah, I wanna thank you, man. You sent us a package, man. For real. And I wanna unload it, open it up with you here so you can kind of break it down. Because it'd be all type of stuff. I don't even know. It'd be blue, red, but I know it's something good for our bodies. Because anything, those colors just be getting me like, oh man, this is crazy. So I want to do this for the Podcraft. Everybody in the building, I want to open it up right in front of you, and then, man, we want to say thank you for the whole Podcraft.
Indeed.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, yes. Brother, oh yes, thanks, man. Yeah, brother Enqi, man, them Jones work. The sea moss, you know.
We got to try best
I'm opening
to
this.
tighten
Oh, let's ask Rasul. Let's ask Rasul what they work for.
We all grown men up in here.
Yes, we are.
All right. So you should already know what I'm talking about, brother.
I want to know.
Yeah.
They work all
for circulation and things.
For the circulation of the blood through the veins. You know what I'm saying?
But
Dr.
some-
Ink?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, somebody had to
Circulation
pump. Ink had to pump you up just. You need a drilling.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah.
it's like
It's always a little pun intended.
had to
You know,
do
that's
it.
what I do.
I had to do it from the
Little uppercut.
from the golden child. The
That was,
golden
really,
child.
that was a nice entendre right there. Well timed.
Yeah, exactly.
It helps keep the yang up.
There you go.
Okay, well, Enqi, do you have anything for us ladies?
Hey.
Absolutely. I got a lot of I got a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I should have slipped something in the box.
Yeah,
for
you should. Next time, don't forget
I just
about
put the sea moss and the bitters. Yeah. I put the sea
yeah,
moss
we
and the bitters.
us ladies want to be, healthy too.
Oh,
But the bitters and the sea moss you can take both. That's like
Okay.
everybody. Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
even-
then you open it. You open it. Yeah, you actually.
It's probably a lot of women that want, information on wound care, things of that nature, uterus. I'm just speaking out for you guys,
That's
and
dope.
also
That's
too. So if we got a doctor here, let's just not be, all masculine. We do have female energy at the Podcraft now.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I got a little recipe where the ladies can like take some and blend it up with some oils and.
Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we need some of that.
Well, take some out.
There's a lot that sea moss. I put that sea moss in my puppy's food. Like I put that in all
Oh,
of
really?
our-
And puppy food?
Yeah.
I have a dog. What do that do for the dog?
Oh my goodness, that do
Somebody say
everything. So here's the thing. So you about to. That's my newest passion right now. Is my puppy.
Somebody
you
said
know?
yoni egg. Crazy. Yeah, the craft room was crazy. Oh, God. Go ahead.
Not for puppies.
Yeah,
Yoni egg.
exactly. I was
No,
to answer your first question.
dogs, when I was a kid, my dad bred Rottweilers, and the dogs period at that time lived 15 years on average. Some older dogs have lasted 20, and that was just a regular thing. Now dogs are dying 8 years, and the cancer rate in dogs is like 3 times as high as humans. The diabetes rate is like 10 times as high as humans.
Right.
And the craziest thing is, who's the worst when it comes to the dog world, right? Now this might fuck you up.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Right.
The black dogs.
Black dog owners.
The black dog owners? Oh, man.
The Dobermans, the Rottweilers,
Black
they
dog.
have
Yeah, the big
physical
like
black
the
dog.
right.
Physical black, okay.
black dogs. The Dobermans, the Rottweilers, they actually have more of the bone issues because, you got a lot of guys out here like the breeders in America. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a few of them that I can say their name, but You know, I'm trying to be good, but
you don't have to.
They breeding the dogs the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And they breeding the dogs to be fat and stupid because people think that a Rottweiler is supposed to be big, big, big. So they just feeding the dogs raw meat mixed with, you know, gym workout protein powder. They put a weight gainer in the dog food. Oh my God.
I used to breed pits, Kiddos Blue Pits, and on the bloodline, Gotti line. I know all about that, but yeah, you used to
breed. You ain't no
yes,
joke.
I used to breed pits.
Oh, Gotti line?
Straight from the
Gotti
hood.
line, like I know all about that.
The Gotti line is like one of the best lines of pits in North
Exactly,
America.
and we used to feed them like raw.
There's two of them. It's the Gotti line and it's something else. It's two really good bloodlines.
Gangster.
So, Enqi, what is this that I'm holding in my hand? It's green. It looks kind of like.
Yeah, that's primarily Congress Crispus.
Oh shit!
With a little bit of that's primarily Congress Crispus with a little bit of Bladerax and wakame in there.
Okay.
And then, so that's the three different seaweeds that y'all smelling right now. I know when you open that
it smelled like the beach. It smelled like seaweed.
Don't forget, there's weed up in this. There's
I know,
weed smoke too, so mixed with a little purple haze.
It smelled like seaweed.
No,
It smelled like the beach.
but yeah,
You're gonna smell a combination of
You guys
things.
smell it?
it is.
Can you smell it?
Yeah.
I smell
that-
minerals.
Pass it around.
Yeah,
Well,
pass
also
it around.
also there's 27 different herbs that's blended into that as well.
Wow.
So all of the Dr. Sebi herbs, especially the hard to find ones like Kala Wala and
You can smell it. You can smell it.
it's just they're all in there. I made them easily for people to, because the thing was when the pandemic hit,
We get a spoon.
people
People
was having budget issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make it affordable for people to have everything and then be able to address
Like 4 spoons, right?
metabolic-
5 spoons. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna see where you at. My real cats out there. I'm gonna take a scoop of that.
man.
Which
one?
This
Hey,
green?
I'm
I'm
gonna
try-
be
I'm
honest.
try-
I
And
make it and I don't do spoons. I put it in something. So that's like concentrated. You could do like
Oh, not me. I'm one of them. I'm one of those real
half
niggas.
potato scoop for a whole smoothie. But you can do like half potato scoop for a whole smoothie. That's concentrated.
Yeah. You know those cats who eat beets like they apples? It's a beet, nigga. No, you gonna eat the beet. But some cats with juices, you know what I mean? Everything juiced. Stop playing games. I'm gonna do this here.
That's a big ass.
And what is this concoction
Look.
is geared towards what in our bodies?
We did it too.
That's called Blue Magic Sea Moss Gel.
Blue Magic Sea Moss Gel, people. Even though it's green.
Yo, that was
Conscious caviar.
that was
It was alright. It was alright.
yeah, it
Do you
just tastes
guys
like the
wanna
sea,
taste?
the ocean, yo.
Tastes like the
It's
ocean.
real. Yeah.
That's my puppy's name too, Ocean.
Yeah, it's banging, yo. It's like you taste the minerals in it. I wouldn't suggest this to be. You might need a chaser behind it. Get real.
I said it's concentrated.
Yeah, it's real.
That's one.
But I'm built for that.
Yeah.
Word, yeah. It's all gravy. All right, yeah. We're gonna pack number 2.
And put it
If
in
you're
the
gonna take a
fridge,
shot at the killer, yo.
You
Right?
got a refrigerator.
I said let's all take
Anything you take a shot of, make your face like
I take a
this.
scoop.
Hey, we
that.
all gonna
Yeah, give
take
me
a
the-
scoop. If we
yeah,
can take shots,
Get spoons.
I don't think I got
all
5
take a
spoons. Hold on. Let me get you the spoons
Crazy.
because I don't even know if I have 5 spoons. I'm a bachelor.
All right.
That might be my only spoon. Let me go
You
check.
got some
Let me go
plastic
check.
joints. You got some spoons up
Okay,
there.
we
Get
got
a
water
fork.
and soap.
Get a fork.
But we all gonna take a scoop of this good concoction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You said it was called blue.
Refrigerate after opening.
Yeah,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
let's put that in the
cold.
refrigerator too. Yeah.
This is cold.
Oh yeah, after it's
Okay, after we take a
Oh, that's that.
That's the same thing.
Oh, that look like that hard.
yeah.
I know that you got that.
That's the same thing.
Oh, this is the same thing?
That's
Oh, this is the same thing. Okay.
Oh, what's the shelf life after you
Wait,
open?
you see, look, that dope come in the brown bag right there. You know what I'm saying? That dope come in the brown paper bag right there.
Yeah. And it's good. See, guys need to be slinging this. Yeah, exactly.
Good dope.
Did you
That
take it
blue
out?
magic right there.
That
You know
blue
what I'm saying?
magic
That's
right
that blue
there.
magic.
Okay.
That you know
No
what I mean? The dope
lactose.
come in the brown paper bag still.
Yeah.
No lactose
We
to
got
it.
the birds is flying in brown paper
Yeah,
bags.
just throw it. That was it. Yo.
So listen. Hey, yo, peace, power. Peace to God, war to the devil. Dr. Enqi, what's good?
Son?
Son the Great,
Son
what's
the
good?
Great in the building.
Shout out to Son the Great in the building.
I'm only sitting here for a second, but I want to ask you real quick.
Yeah.
How can we get? How can a person like myself get this so that I can replenish the rest of my community with the products that will save their life and make it worth my while?
That needs a bomb. That needs a bomb.
Yeah, we just got a pilot off, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, plastic
All right.
So we definitely do that. We got a store in the Bronx right now, 238th Street. It's 453 West 238th Street, the Vegan Botanica. So we definitely got, we're trying to, attack these food deserts, so to speak, and get the blue magic everywhere.
There we go.
Okay, you guys, we're live and we're about to take some of this
Like
blue
shots. So we're
magic.
gonna do it like shots. Yeah, there you go.
Organic.
No.
Raw. Oh, get your spoon.
Okay,
Same-
all right.
I got the bitters.
Eric,
yo,
come on.
I think I got the
Come
bitters
on,
bottle in
DJ.
there too.
All right.
One
Hey,
arm
sorry,
assassin.
they're all measuring spoons. I don't have real
No, that's
spoons.
It's
fine.
all
We don't
good.
need it
It's all
live.
good.
I only got one.
Nah, listen, hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, hold up. You got measuring spoons for the dope?
Yeah, for the dope.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
that's priceless. That's priceless.
Okay.
That's how I measure out my honey. You know what I'm saying?
Only measuring spoons
It's
for the
going
blue
down, yo.
magic.
We taking shots. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go.
hey,
That's how you do it.
hey, he got a whole tablespoon. Is that right?
Hey, listen. Hold
Hey,
on.
then you're not taking
Wait,
none?
hold on. Dr. Enqi has a whole. I mean, you have a whole tablespoon.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah, that's,
What?
I double and triple
that's
everything.
raw
I do.
uncut. Listen, that's
We part of the
raw
same soul
uncut.
family. You know what I'm saying?
What's the dosage here?
Listen,
What's the
Y'all
dosage?
supposed to step on that first. Listen, y'all supposed to step on that first. Y'all not supposed to just do that raw and cut like that. Y'all
That's
supposed
what
to
I
step on that.
They about to do a whole spoonful.
We real niggas up in here.
Hold on.
I'm a real netzer.
Yeah, but you mean that's
Like
that could be
looking
too
like
much.
toasted
Are we
cheddar.
ready, you guys?
Wait, they're about to do a whole tablespoon. Is that correct?
Of the blue
Go ahead,
magic.
go in.
Oh,
I'm talking about. That's what I'm
It's
talking
only gonna be better for you, but I'm just saying it's gonna be strong to the base.
Blue magic.
Blue
y'all
magic.
better be careful.
Hey, blue magic.
Y'all know what you're taking?
Hey, Enqi, I'm just saying, this is what I'm doing. This is my pledge into your fraternity, Enqi. This is my pledge into your fraternity, all right?
You already in my fraternity,
Ah.
but they gotta watch themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. We got a bunch of children already.
What's wrong, Lou?
Ooh-wee.
There you go.
That is a very
Make sure I got it.
inquiring taste.
Yo, that was raw dog, man.
That's raw dog, but we did it for you guys, the craft room. So, blue magic for
You can't
sale.
mix that with nothing.
But listen.
You gonna have to mix this with something.
I mix it with everything. I put it in my like pasta sauce. I put it in soup. I put it in the smoothies. I put it in
Jesus.
I put it as a base for like if I steam some vegetables, I steam some vegetables and I put it in the base. Like almost every meal we eat, we put some of that in there. When we make oatmeal in the morning for breakfast, we put that in the oatmeal.
So you ain't gotta eat it raw dog like that.
Yeah, cause
He said raw dog.
I never do it.
Oh, okay, word.
I always have
Did
it
it.
in something. That's like a
Okay,
constant. You
okay.
can have like a half a tablespoon blended in, But I put it in hot tea. I put it in like I said, I give it to my dog every time I make my dog food. Because there's a couple of things that dogs need, like taurine for their heart. It's not really in like the kibbles like that, so just little nutrients like that extend their life. Same way you extend your, that's what we're about. Extending life.
No, I ate mine.
what is this?
I'd like to make a comment that it's really not as bad as people think. However, our taste buds are used to getting all kind of disrupting from the sweetness that or from the disease we call sweetness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is also metaphoric in the aspect of how we living our lives right now. You know what I'm saying? We all want it so sweet. You know what I mean? That we killing ourselves to get the sweet life, as opposed to, you know what I mean, going through the bitter aspects so that we can actually live the life we're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? As
Let me
high
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What you think about Kanye T-shirt that say "White Lives Matter"?
I think that I don't know, man.
Yo, why you be starting stuff?
Why you starting
That's a good
stuff?
question. No, that's good. Yo,
Oh, see, that's how you know you start stuff. When Priest say that was a good question. Yeah.
My,
I didn't hear it yet. Go
I
ahead.
didn't mean, pardon God, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just heard the. You heard it.
I heard the interview with. Yeah, I heard the interview.
Let's start with you, Myeoshe. What you think?
I just think that he's going through a lot right now. And
Man, I wish I would have seen the interview. Did you see the interview?
That was a soft. You let him off the hook.
he's going through a lot right now.
You let him off the hook.
I think what?
Did you know exactly who they were.
What they talking about?
Oh, the Kanye West interview?
Yeah,
I seen that one, but he's Enqi talking about the shirt, the controversial shirt. Yeah. I think that he tries to. He had Candace Owens next to him too, wearing that shirt, right? I think they're trying to push this weird narrative, right? And Kanye West, let me keep it real with y'all. He doesn't care about no Black Lives Matter and none of that stuff. He's there to sell his shoes and his clothes. That's his bottom line. Come on, yo.
But he also
because every time when it's time for him to, he's promoting something or what he's always doing something to try to get a reaction out of people. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's black or white. You know what I'm saying? He always does that. You know what I'm saying? So
he could be sincere.
He also did mention that Black Lives Matter organization was fake.
Yeah, but that's a contradiction.
Well, hold up.
He also did say that, and it's not. And he wasn't just the only black person that said that. It was a couple other black people that have said that the Black Lives Matter movement was not for black people.
You don't think so? You think he was?
I believe
lying?
you should just build your own movement and do your own thing.
So what do you think?
I think
play that safe role.
I think people need to ignore Kanye West.
You let him off the hook.
Well,
we need to say.
I mean, what about the critical thinking aspect of it? You know what I mean? I don't even know what the shirt says. I know what it says, but this is the first time I'm hearing about it. However, in the aspect of balance, you know what I'm saying? If black lives are on one aspect of the pole, white lives might be on the other aspect of the pole, and if you do not have that balance, things are imbalanced and in chaos. So it is your job to understand what degree of that balance you're supposed to be dealing with within yourself before you start dealing with anybody else in the first place. However, when it comes to him selling his shoes, that's good business. You know what I'm saying? If you're dealing with the model of business, you're supposed to take every opportunity you can to advertise whatever you have and whoever you are. You know what I mean? And put that out there. And if you see the opportunity, you jump at it. So as a business person, you know what I mean, I can't, you know what I mean, knock that. I'm a revolt or die type dude though. So I don't really care nothing about none of the shit that they doing. You know what I'm saying? Or all that. You know what I mean? I really wish we would, you know what I mean, leave it alone and revamp into what we already had 100,000 years
build
before
your
that.
own.
Right. However, in the midst of it, he is doing what he's doing, and he does promote critical thinking.
Well, no, he did say Sway got the answer. He did say Sway got the answer.
Yeah.
So he admitted, he said, you know, Sway was right. I should have just did my own business.
Yeah.
But he said that was 9 years ago that Sway has said that.
That makes him a credible person if he can at least say I was incorrect and I stand corrected. You know what I'm saying? How many people y'all know?
And clever marketing is personal growth mixed with clever marketing.
Right. I mean, I'm not mad at him for what he's doing, such and such. However, I want some of that money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Can you
reparations,
donate
bro.
to
You
Face?
getting it from them, give it to us. What's happening, bro?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said it's all about the shoes.
You know what I'm
It's all about promoting and pushing his shoes. And like you said, it's a phenomenal marketing scheme. You know what I'm saying? It's not that there's nothing wrong with. Don't get mad at me. White lives matter because I guess everybody's life matter. But I think he did that to he did that to like.
I tell you, here's an angle I look at it from.
Not everybody agrees. Everybody's lives matter.
Well, here's the thing.
You talking for yourself?
I'm just
gotta look at it
the good old boys don't agree with Black Lives Matter. They don't agree with that.
They don't.
The right
No. You gotta remember Kanye.
We going somewhere else with it. We going somewhere else with it.
Right. Look, that's what I'm saying. You gotta remember Kanye's a rapper first. So I look at it like an entendre. Because immediately, if on the surface you can go white lives, meaning white people, but then there's another space where, you know, he just came off of a whole gospel album. So there's a space where white means purity in certain spiritual systems. So there's another conversation that he could sit on top of that shirt and go, white lives matter. I just put it out there. Nobody asked me exactly what I was talking about in terms of what did I mean by white. People just took it and, you know, went crazy, which again is the marketing part to not explain it. You just sit the piece of artwork in front of everybody and let them go react to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes global instantly, like,
right.
Well, we have here Dr. Enqi's Tree Haja bitters. Triage. What is this for? Can you explain to the people?
We're gonna take some of that. Give me crack that over. Explain to me later.
I can't wait to run it.
Enqi said this. Explain to me what it's about later. I'm gonna just take a shot of it.
That's about 33 different herbs right there. So you just take a shot in the morning.
Everybody's taking a shot. Get a cup. We don't have tea, so we're taking a shot.
Shot.
No.
Everybody.
Bit of herb. You point that like that. That's like cognac. Nope. You point this like it's tequila shots.
Is this concentrated as well?
Tequila shots.
It's going to definitely do what it do.
I'm getting ready to get on the plane. It's gonna do what it do on the plane. I got like 5 hours. Am I safe?
Nah, you good. You good.
Is it safe?
Yeah.
You good.
My man chat.
You don't want to have to detox on the plane.
Here.
Hey, the good thing is I don't get embarrassed, so I don't care. But it'll be bad for everybody else, and I do care about other people.
Yeah.
But I don't get embarrassed. You can't embarrass me.
Man,
I've already done that shit.
Double shot.
All right.
You ain't sit next to me blowing it up.
Salute.
I'm good. I already did my salute.
Salute to Enqi. Salute to Dr. Enqi.
You're a G right there.
Man, this look like an official Think Champ shot.
Yo, Think Champ.
This is not Think Champs. This is Think Champs.
Yo, wait. Shout out to the Think Champs. Rebel, my man Rebel.
Hey, man, what you put in that, man?
Iris. You know what I'm saying? Down in Atlanta, they actually got a joint called Think Champs.
Yeah, that's peace, yo.
He said it tastes like a dragon scalp.
Like a dragon what?
Dragon stout.
A dragon scalp? A dragon stout.
Yo, that was wild,
dragon
yo.
stout. Yeah. Dragon stouts. Yeah, right?
Dragon stout beer.
I love bitters. Hey, I love bitters. I know that if it tastes like that, it's got to be so good for me. I'm on my superhero shit after that.
We have a question from the chat. It just says, what was on the front of his shirts? Whose shirt? I don't know. That's a AD.
Oh, this is one of my this is actually from my line of shirts. We at polyibit.com. POLYIB as in boy, IC POLYIBIC.com, polyibic.com. We got the American Healer line. We got a very eclectic design where shout out to Ezra. What he does is he goes through my books, my lectures, and he finds certain pieces and turns them into culture, you know, so we can start to look the way we think as opposed to looking one way, you know, and thinking another way, you know what I'm saying? Like the intellectuals got to come out the closet, you know what I'm saying? That's what we got to deal with. Intellectuals got to come out the closet. We need people to start being intelligent on purpose now. We need people to start,
right.
We need people to face forward so that way when the light's shining, you know, because you got a lot of people that's a lot smarter and a lot more well-rounded than they present themselves as. And in yesteryear, that might have been a modus operandi that we needed to function. But in today's in today's time, we need to show people, you know, how we shine from the mind, and we need to reflect that so that, you know, we start to, because we showed our youth the wrong thing and they took what we did and ran with it, and they here. So we got to show them something else. And, you know, so that's what it's about.
Absolutely.
So we got everything, babies, ladies, we got bags, we got this, you know, we all the way with it.
Right. No doubt. So we got a question here.
I mean, again, we're gonna have to build on all that, because I'm you know what I mean, I'm trying to be your distro, bro. You know what I'm saying, over in ATL. So everybody, if you in ATL, come holler at me, because I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have all of that. You know what I'm saying?
It was basically, it was like some of my herbs are like in between $35 a bottle and $65 a bottle. A lot of Dr. Sebi herbs that he used to have really hard to find. You know, if you could find them, it might be $50, $60, $70, $80 a bottle some places. So again, I wanted to give people, like, I'm a single dad with 5 children. So everything for me is about balling on a budget. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to sit down and, you know, I sat down to make those 2 items specifically, the Blue Magic and the bitters, with that in mind. Like, this got to be something for the entire family, you know. And I just got certified as a cat and a dog, a pet nutrition coach. So now I'm certified to do everybody's nutrition in the house.
No way, that's dope.
Yeah, it is that.
You need to come get me Hito.
Hey, so you got to make sure that they avoid foods that have carrageenan in it.
Hey, go ahead. Drop your. Oh, here comes
the foodie.
Yeah.
That's valid. The carrageenan is only dangerous though when it's not prepared properly. You know what I'm saying? And when you have too much raw. So this is why I tell people that, you know, like, that's where a lot of CMOS controversy comes from, because, you know, I tell people all these guys frauding. You know, they selling people CMOS that's not the CMOS that's on their label. They saying it's Chondrus crispus, or they saying it's Dr. Sebi approved, and it's not. Dr. Sebi did not approve all these different CMOSs from Peru and Tanzania and St. Lucia and all these places. He said Chondrus crispus. Chondrus crispus goes in the cold water up near the coast of Ireland and Canada and all of the cold countries. It doesn't grow nowhere in the Caribbean. So, you know, 90% of what they sell in CMOS comes from the Caribbean somewhere, Jamaica, Florida, all these places. Chondrus crispus don't grow down there. So that's one issue. Then they be telling people to drink it raw, and those of us that do their homework, they know that raw CMOS can irritate your stomach lining and cause, you know, more issues than it'll solve, you know. So that's why the traditional line of anybody even knowing about this comes, and this is what drives me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just, people that, you know, they wasn't there because of social media. Everybody want to pretend like they was quote unquote outside at the place. You wasn't there. If you think you're supposed to have raw CMOS, that means you're not from the culture. There's only 2 places that made CMOS popular. That was the Dreads with the little juice bars and the smoothie bars and the herb bars, little health bars. And then you had the Sebi people. And both of those movements was based on blended, cooked CMOS. You boil your CMOS before you even get to a blender.
From TLC.
Somewhere along the lines, guys wanted to speed up the sales. They wanted to get more money. They wanted to move the CMOS faster. So it began to be about raw CMOS. So now the people consume the CMOS faster, and you can sell more CMOS, but it's not more nutritious by loading people up with raw CMOS. Raw CMOS irritate the stomach lining, and you know, like I said, it causes more problems than it solves. So, but again, that's the whole problem with everybody jumping off the top rope thinking that they a healer somehow. Like, you know, people need to do something else. Like, Like being a online herbal salesman is now becoming like a preacher or a security guard. Like, you know, back in the days when a nigga come home from prison, he either gonna be a security guard or he gonna be preaching the Bible somewhere.
Yeah. Or a life coach.
Like now, now there's a third option. Like you can,
what you saying?
Right now, the third option is you can become a herb seller on YouTube. Like, bro, like nah, that's not it. And then people be mad at me when I'm like, yo, where's this guy's credentials? Like either you got to come from school somewhere or you got to be from mouth to ear. You had to get it from somebody who was, you know, a stylized, traditional, holistic healer, who you sat up underneath. Yeah. If you ain't sit up underneath nobody and study, or you ain't went to school nowhere, then you just remixing and making shit up. And you can tell because they'll talk and talk and talk, and then they'll say something like chakras. You know what I'm saying? And they fix it in goofball shit with real shit. You see what I'm saying? That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, herb's going to activate your chakra. I'm like, oh, got you. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, no such thing as a chakra. So the moment you say the herb activating the chakra, you telling me you don't know anything about the herbs or human anatomy.
Yeah. What happened to old school? I'm gonna take it back. What happened to good old fashioned wheatgrass? It's like CMOS came in as like the new new type of thing.
You must have been around. Wheatgrass kind of came in another space. You know, right. So there's a lot of people that, you know, I had a lot of wheatgrass wars. You know, I'm gonna tap out to the wheatgrass people, but I'm not a fan of wheatgrass.
Dr. Enqi,
but did you respect to the folks that do the wheatgrass? No beef.
It's like
Dr. Enqi, did you see the when Left Eye did that appearance on that TV show where a long time ago, and she started talking about CMOS? Left Eye from TLC. I
remember it happening, but I don't remember her specifics.
Yo, I'm gonna play it. Yeah. I'm gonna play it right now. Let me set
hold on. Wait. Why you don't play that?
You remember that?
Yeah, that's what got her.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't play it.
Nah.
Wait, well, why are you playing it first? Because I don't want you to get me in trouble with Left Eye family.
Right.
Oh, I feel you. No, I just thought it was interesting how, you know, because that's when I first even heard about CMOS. You know what I'm saying?
That's your intro.
She was definitely legendary for being ahead of her time and being able to really bring more awareness to everybody around the subject. You know
OC, they didn't have no CMOS like that.
Yeah, that's when I first heard about it. So I thought it would be interesting to play because I was like, yo, because for me that was like groundbreaking back then. You know what I'm saying?
You had to go with the dreads and stuff like he was talking about, like a
well, no. It was either Sabi and them, like he got it from Left Eye. Left Eye representing Sabi camp. And then you had the rosters and the dreads, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was boiling the CMOS. That's how you prepare CMOS. Even scientists in laboratories that's making, you know, they breaking and separating the carrageenan from the moss so they can add it to salad dressing or almond milk or yogurt or whatever they do in the supermarket with it, because most of the products that you see in the supermarket that's thick liquid is made with CMOS. Like people don't realize what I'm saying. Like this is a $1 trillion industry that we literally have. Like I got direct hands-on in the ocean. Where are the investors so that way we can lock this down? We tap into a $1 trillion industry. You know what I'm saying? Like people is online, they sharing this KRS-One video on Instagram.
What's that?
KRS-One is talking about how the Sugar Hill record company messed up rap music because they had owned all of the rap IP at the time. And long story short, that's how artists got used to not owning their material and you know, so on and so forth, where we now created an industry, so to speak, that we lost the billions of dollars that we would have got if we would have kept in control of it. I'm saying that this CMOS industry, with me and my guys, we got that same $1 trillion opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like we direct to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like there's bigger plug than that. Like I see people see the documentary. That's me and my kids on the boat going to get it. We going to get it. That's another thing right there. That sea moss that you got right there, it's not like ordered off of Amazon where you don't know how many people touch that sea moss before it's in your kitchen. You know, that was important to me when I found out how they was growing sea moss down in the Caribbean. Like they getting bums off the street, crackheads, dope fiends, winos. They paying them $2, $3, $5 to go swim out in the water because they growing the sea moss on ropes, on dirty bottles and shit in the ocean. Like sea moss doesn't even supposed to grow floating like that. It grows on rocks. It's an algae, so it grows on rocks, and that's where. So the sea moss is red. It comes in the package yellow. So you know, like yellow means it's dying. You know, like it's just so much to it. You know what I'm saying? That. And 20, 30 years ago, I didn't know. Most people didn't know. Most people don't know it now. So I try to, you know, make sure that we, you know, have space to, you know, that to grow from the 90s and the 2000s to where we are now with the information. You know, I only highlight the people now that know better that are still passing off the fake sea moss as Chondrus crispus, or, you know, telling people that yellow sea moss is nutritious or it's the best or it's gold, you know, golden sea moss. No, that's the worst sea moss you can get. Yellow or beige sea moss is dead. All the nutrients is gone already. 90% of the iodine gone, 50% of the minerals at best gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, the yellow sea moss is trash. Anybody selling it is either hustling you or don't know sea moss. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So it's, you know, it's evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't really do this. And the problem with us is we in do-it-yourself mode again, because social media, everybody want to look smart. I posted this Instagram post today, this guy breaking his knees doing something that no, this is real. Because on my Instagram page, it's a guy on there and he's standing up and he literally blows his knees out on the video because he's doing something that's not humanly possible. I did a series of videos called The Soul Craft, you know, talking about the origins of jujitsu and leverage and how martial arts is supposed to be spiritual. It's not supposed to be like how these guys is fraud and with, anyway, that's a whole nother story. Yeah. But my thing is if you knew anatomy, right? So here's my thing. And I'm talking about these fake guys online. Hold on. If one of two things happen, if this guy had a real trainer that was actually certified from somewhere, the trainer would never have had him doing a dangerous exercise like that to blow his knees out. Or if he had not been a do-it-yourself, I'ma watch YouTube and figure it out and save the money. Because you got a lot of people that's like, oh, I'm gonna just exercise on my own. You know, I'm not gonna get a trainer. I'm gonna figure out what to eat on my own. I'm not gonna get a nutritionist. So I'm gonna watch this guy with dreadlocks talking about cosmic bullshit and think he knows science at the same, like, I'm gonna watch that guy.
Come on,
and get
Dr. Enqi. Certified. Come on, man. You coming at me or something? Did I do something to you, man? That's like the fourth time you done referenced something I did, God. You saying?
A lot of guys talk about that. Listen. I done heard guys talking about, you know,
I know
they doing $99 online chakra activations.
That's true though.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
They activating folks' chakras.
Hold on
they activating chakras through the internet. Talk about that's gonna protect them from the, you know what I mean? The situation out there. So
real quick, Enqi, real quick. The brothers got to bounce soon, so I want them to, you know, get your promotion or whatever, or what I want to say, peace to the Podcraft.
Yeah. First of all,
Che, you out too? Okay, all right, good.
You mean the God Now Is Born is in the building?
What up?
Yeah, let's bring him on.
The God Now Is Born Allah is in the building. Yes, sir. Yes. I mean, I like that background too, there, God. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah.
The cartoon.
My netches.
I see the cartoon.
The real netches.
Yeah. True netches.
You said you needed a picture.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a cartoon though. We need a photo.
I caught that.
Oh.
So you be starting. You be
No, I'm just saying.
poking pins.
I like cartoons too.
That's dope.
Yeah. Oh man, you see, anyway.
Gotta be the leader, yo.
So I wanna really just thank you for this strong keep. I don't like to call it a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing weak about
strong,
it.
yeah.
So it's strong keep, everything proper.
Strong head. I like that.
Yeah. Strong. No, strong keep. I mean, because we got to keep rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just going to keep starting. It's going to start the next time over. You know what I mean? On Monday. So you know what I mean? Keep it moving. You know what I mean? So, but we had a really good time, and we really feel. You need to get another truckload, a whole train of machetes. Man. For the people who don't understand, I don't give out flowers. Flowers are for the dead, machetes for the living. Yeah, war. So, you know what I'm saying? And us at the Vengeance Squad, myself, you know what I'm saying, especially DJ Tastic, Godstick, the one-armed assassin.
Peace.
Fleet DJ's home. You know what I'm saying? We really just, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
We link, man, and so you know what I mean. It feels good to link with outside of who you are musically in industry. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, just you as a being, and you as a person is commendable, and you don't see that in ordinary life, let alone the industry. So we appreciate of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
And you's a netcher now. You know what I mean? And that being the case.
Hold on. Son the Great, you about to leave?
Yeah, we gotta get on the plane.
Hold on, because I heard something about some bars or something somewhere on the joint with the bars and the. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, listen, we can. There's certain things. I mean, I could tell you, but then I had to kill you. So we can't tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're right. But one of the things that we're talking about that happened during this time of Strong. Things happen.
Right.
Cancun rules apply. I got it.
Right.
Cancun rules apply.
Right. So you know what I mean. That being the case, you know what I mean. He
what happens there stays there. Yeah.
He promised. He gave his word to get on one of the Avengers tracks with us. You know what I mean? And the Avengers is my crew. You know what I'm saying? There's like 9 of us, and we doing our thing. Everybody's mature on it. So when you listen to the music, you're gonna hear what people are supposed to be talking about right now to actually motivate us and push us. You know what I mean? Further. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see you. Yes, God. Yes, Netcher. Yeah. So that being the case, I got to give you this, right? There's only 2 people who have one right now.
Oh, wow.
Me, and now it's going to be you.
Oh,
you know
wow.
Hold on.
Peace.
Yo.
Oh man, thank you so much,
yes,
yo.
Sir. Yes, sir.
This on this. Oh, I'm official in that church. All right.
Okay.
No doubt.
That's the Vengers. And the Vengers stand for Victorious Elevated Netchers, Jaws Children.
Jaws, children.
Victorious.
You know what I mean?
Victorious.
That's hard.
Jaws, children. That's what I'm talking about.
That's dope.
And you've always represented that aspect even before it was created in your work and your aspect of who you are as a person. Yeah. So you know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
Welcome to the squad.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
A man of many squads he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got that verse coming.
Yeah.
The rings.
Yeah.
And now I did hear that Dr. Enqi and myself is supposed to be blessing the track with the priest, Killah Priest here, the Netcher Priest, the Netcher Priest Netcher. There you go. You got it right. You know what I'm saying? You mean he bringing people to life. You know what I'm saying? He only killing the negative bitch shit. But
That's right.
Yeah. So thank you very much for that, for the time you showed us, for what we could be able to do at any time you come into Atlanta, Pennsylvania, you know what I'm saying, anywhere I'm at. I know he got Pennsylvania, baby.
Yeah.
I got the small cities.
Yeah.
He got Philly, I got everywhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they ran Rasul out of Philly.
Ain't nobody run me out of no daggone. Don't be saying
G-Town, my part of town. You know what I mean?
They definitely ain't run me out of no damn.
Definitely, you're gonna be a couple. We're gonna show you the time you showed us.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure the world, you know what I mean? And that Killah is gonna be ridiculous, yo. No, even though you don't see me, I'm in there. I'm always there in the background doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey Che, I'm the dude in the car right now that nobody's. He there doing his job. I like that position. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yo, Lord, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hey, tell Che and Goose to get in the joint real quick.
One up.
And Goose get in the joint?
Yeah.
Y'all taking a picture?
Are we? I mean,
It's all good. Come on. Let's come on. AD takes jabs, man.
No, it's true. No, it's true
because back at him.
No, because that would be a screenshot. If you do a screenshot, it's a picture.
Yeah. I was thinking
that's the best
thing.
way to do it, right?
I was thinking. However, that was a wonderful time to throw that in.
Yeah. It's like a screenshot.
He's a comedian on the low too.
I want the team to see the world. A lot of sacrifice happened for this whole strong to come together. And everybody that's on the screen and everybody that's in the room gave a tremendous sacrifice to do what they did. You see what I'm saying? So they trusted my vision enough, and they trusted Ted's leadership enough to come together and make this happen on the screen, so we could celebrate true hip hop. We could celebrate a lyrical icon, the greatest lyricist of all time. Fuck all y'all lists. You understand? So. In the truth, normally death brings us together. This is an example that life brings you together. So over the years, everything that happened, we come together and we talk about what we should have did if I had more time. You understand? So let's appreciate this in the life space, no matter what. You understand? Appreciate this in the life space of what it is. And you brought us all together, Lord. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted them to see everybody. Peace. Nobody would be here without you. You know what I'm saying?
I love when knowledge speaks. He speaks like a pioneer. Seriously, you just ancient wisdom is just embedded in you. Seriously. Yeah, he is. Like, ancient wisdom is definitely embedded in you. When you speak with power, and people listen to you, and that's very important. That's a very good trait that you have, that people can listen to you. It's very tremendous. And I was even blessed to be in your presence and the words that you spoke. Your presence were, even though you didn't speak a lot, but when you did spoke, it was a movement. So I just want to say I was blessed, seriously. And by meeting you all, connecting, networking, and everything. Chad, you say some things to me. We talk, we all had dialogue, and I just want to say, thank you. You guys are like my brothers now. So, definitely linking up, connecting, and you guys have real kindred spirits. And I just want to say that live, seriously.
No doubt.
And, I don't shade nothing to see they're black and white with me. So yeah, kindred spirits over here, baby.
I'm the crazy big little brother.
Yeah, so I'm definitely.
He's the big brother. I'm the crazy big little brother.
Okay.
You know, so you leave my sister alone. I don't stop, but I like that shit though.
Please got another name based off Rasul. Shout out to Rasul. And I just wanted to share the name because I wanted to sum up kind of a description that we were having when we were discussing free. And because he's a nature, he's always been a nature. We got the nature physical scientist of cerebral activation storytelling.
Oh my God. Bring that back. Bring that back.
That was a bar right there.
That was a bar.
Shout out to Rasul, man.
Yo.
That's how Rasul described you. So as he was describing you, it was really crafted. You know what I'm saying? It was being crafted.
Hey, man. Man. Say that again.
All right,
There's a bar.
We got a couple of names because a couple of people was messing with us. So there's a couple of people. So we're gonna shout out Killah Priest first, and that's the Nature Physical Sciences of Cerebral Activation Storytelling.
That's deep. Okay, Sue.
You crazy.
Bar right there.
Sue got it in on you, showing us something different, huh?
What you
KP
mean
blessed
by
us
that?
for about 3 seconds with one of the greatest storytellers of all time. We got about 3 seconds. We got about 3 seconds.
You showing us your intelligence.
So in that 3
right.
seconds,
That's all I'm saying.
we got a chance to tell Ghost that his stories changed the world. His storytelling, the stories that he told. I don't think he get enough props for his capability when he comes and starts speaking about storytelling. So we got the grand architect of relative master visual storytelling for Ghostface, aka Netter Demon.
Oh, Nettadini. Oh, this is how you summon him up. Okay.
Summon them up.
All right.
And we got a chance to hang out with the slang editorial master. You understand what I'm saying? Thanks to Priest showing us love. You see what I'm saying? We was at the right place at the right time to experience that. You see what I'm saying? And Son the Great was getting chunky out there. You understand?
Chunky.
You wasn't there, you won't know. You won't know what that means. You understand what I'm saying? So we told him this in the trace, and then he bounced in the whip and then flew in the sky on us right after. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how he do it. So we caught him at the light and let him know right quick. You see what I'm saying? So we got the Netter slangology of Netter refinement and lyrical antholodonna. The antholodonna. Okay? That's the Netter Donna Dean the Great.
Netter Donna Dean.
Netter Donna Dean the Great.
Yeah. We that's my family right there. We family. You know, the greats. We come from the greats. You know what I'm saying?
AKA Netterchino. AKA Netterchino.
Netterchino, yes.
That's fire. That's fire.
So we just wanted to, shout out the clan. You see what I'm saying, for showing us love. By way of Killah Priest and all of that. The God's fatality.
You didn't do one for Jizza?
Yeah, we got one for Jizza and we got one for RZA, but I want to save it.
Okay.
And slide it to you so we could.
We
could do that.
All right. Yo, man, that was moving, man. Yo, for real, man. I was like, yo, I'm overwhelmed. Man, I'm telling you that this touched me, word for real. Y'all have inspired me, man, to keep on going for real.
Man, listen.
I could go to tears right now. You know, man, my heart is like, yo, man, this is beautiful. I want to say thank you, man, for real, from the bottom of everything, man, the universe, everything. So it's like, yo.
And the top.
Yeah,
and the top. We gonna make it whole, man. Make it whole. You know what I'm saying? It's holy that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, trust. When this is all over, and I take it and I stop moving for a second, and I'm by myself in my chair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have that conversation with myself about, grown men don't do that.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But it's out of joy and it's out of being able to build with somebody like-minded, like spirit. You know what I'm saying? And 70s babies rule the world, son.
Hey, 7th Seal. Yeah, 7th Seal.
January.
January 1970, bang.
Hey. It's going down.
We got another joint. What was the last piece we got? We got the Dr. Enqi.
Oh yeah. It's the what is it?
We got the Netter Priest. We got the Son the Great. We got the Assassin collaboration going on with the Melanetra Hop.
Melanetra. The
Netrator.
Yeah.
Music is God.
The Netrator. I mean the Netrator.
The Melanetra.
Melanetra. Coming to a city near you.
Yeah. I'll let us, yo. You ain't never seen it.
Another
We, I
net to
mean,
him.
we coming with our venture folk. You know what I mean? You know he gonna bring his people. You know what I'm saying? But trust, when we get on and off that stage, it's ridiculous. Your whole life is gonna change. For real. You know what I'm saying? It's what I've been doing for a minute. I got 10 children. I know how to change a life. Just like a diaper. Let's go.
Let's go.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we combat and kill hop. You see what I'm saying? We got hill hop. You know what I mean? We combating, kill hop. Hill hop.
Hey, listen. That's why I told Son the Great, I said, you know, me and you already know, you know, you got 10 babies, like I got 10 babies. We already, you know, it's everybody else that's drinking the sea moss and the bitters. They got to be aware. You got to know where you're pointing that thing at later on, or, you know, you got to be careful. This might, you know, so,
Ooh, 10 and 10, 20 up in the building.
I'm still going strong, too. You know what I mean? Hey, love, Shira, I'm on the way home. I'm on the way home. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Hey, you just took a dab. You took a dab.
I'm talking about.
And this.
On the way
sea
home,
moss,
you know what I mean?
bladder whack.
Before I do leave, you know what I mean? You were talking about the Yanni taking care of
the Yanni and wound care.
Right. My daughter has a company called Dietary X LLC, and she has a formula or whatever called Yummy Yanni. You know what I'm saying? And it's yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mature
Right.
folk handle the business, but understand the intimacy in the relationship is very important.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So she's helping the intimacy, you know what I mean, work. So in that aspect, she is helping the family and helping strengthen, you know what I mean, the community within us, such and such. Now, it's up to you to be of right character, of Myeoshe character, of properness, you know what I mean, to utilize this with your wife and your husband or whatever, your mate, and enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I mean, expand that life, you know what I'm saying? But when you do it with Yummy Yanni, do it with Dietary X LLC, holla at her, look her up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We got to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Enqi about amount of time ago.
We also in the laboratory working on an American healer cannabis strain right now too.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's my world right there, son.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
To maximize the cannabinoid content, you know, and you know, keep it upstairs. So it's going to be a sativa, you know. But I'm trying to go back to the you know, organics to really give people something clean and, you know, like, so it's going to be crazy. You know, we're working on figuring out how to get it, you know, a whole line of cannabis products. You know what I'm saying? So it's you know, we got a few things. We got a few things that we, you know, work.
That's fire. Fire. Got the cannabis burning. Yeah, exactly. Burning the line of cannabis, yo. Can't go wrong. There's enough room out here. Yeah. Enough room everywhere.
But most of the cannabis I see is geared towards making it stronger THC content where people can get higher and higher and higher. But
you gotta talk to AD. AD got Colombian. He got that connects. He got those connects flying in and out.
No, but I am into THCV lately. I don't know if you know about the THCV strain.
Yeah.
Yo, that right now is my favorite.
Doing some good stuff.
Oh my God.
We don't have enough folks that's really pioneering in that space though.
So the THCV thing keeps blood sugar levels. I don't get the munchies. It's not that crazy of a weed though, that like it's not, you know what I mean? It's very, very mild, but I'm steady on it. Like I'm able to get things done. I'm on it right now. I feel fantastic. No munchies. So I'm sticking with for me, that's the strain for me.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, here's the
exactly.
He said that sound like some GMO stuff.
Melanin concentrating hormone is what regulates your glucose homeostasis. And the reason why cannabis products make people have the munchies or not is because cannabis directly stimulates melanin concentrating hormone in your brain. So as it stimulates your brain to release more MCH, your appetite goes up through the roof. But you know, with the modified THC, you can still get the charge as well as not have that rush to the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still get the anti-inflammatory benefits. And so there's a lot of different things that you could do with that that plant. Like that was Dr. Sabi's favorite herb.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah, I seen him a couple of times. Yeah, doing that.
Nice.
You can see him on YouTube just puffing away. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah.
We got some super chats real quick, if you don't mind. We've got one here from Angie B. Element. She says, what are the benefits of your medicinals and how do I get it? Peace and love.
Oh, it's not available yet. We're still in the laboratory working on the line, but it's going to be American Healer strain, and that strain is going to be what powers the line. So we're still in the laboratory with it. Like I said, I'm focusing on organics and sativas. You know, obviously, we may do some hybridization and get some indica in there to get some, you know, some depth in there, but that's what we're working on in the laboratory right now.
Nice. This next one here is for Priest.
But hold on, AD, she
ahead.
might be talking about where you getting the THCV from that you said you're on right now. She might that might have been directed towards you.
What you on?
No, because this is an old super chat, so I know it's definitely not about.
You on THCV right now?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
It's nice.
All right.
It's steady. I smoke every Wednesday.
Keep you. I couldn't tell the difference, man. I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
You
man.
so smooth, your voice.
I dedicate the day to this stuff.
Oh, all right. So you've been doing it all day
since 2:00.
Hey, all right. Okay.
It's for me is the morning. Anyway.
No drinks.
Drinks? Nah. I had some coffee.
We just been hitting up.
I had coffee. Oh man, I can't mess with Henny. I can't do Henny.
Just like that. Voila.
Rasul, some Henny. Hit dog in the building.
We get ready to bounce.
Oh, man.
That's when, you know.
All right, peace, King. All right,
Thank y'all
yeah,
for showing
man.
us.
Yeah.
Oh, peace and
Wonderful,
blessings.
great
to you.
time.
One arm assassin.
One arm assassin in
Yo,
the
I need that
building.
mixtape. I need that mixtape. I need that. Disco Rare. I like all that. Disco Rare grooves and just rare joints. Disco Rare. Yeah.
I'll be on that. That's
Yeah.
we here because that's the one I was working on when I go home. Like that's where I'm at. Getting them already.
No
so
doubt.
yeah, we'll add that up.
I give you my email or whatever. You send it to me. However you do it.
Okay,
Right.
no doubt. Yeah, we'll get it. I'll send it to you.
I listen to that all night.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pull some stuff in there.
All right.
Yeah.
You need us to host a mixtape for you?
No, I wanted a whole. Yeah, we could do that too. Yeah, it sound good.
I know what you're saying. You know,
Yeah,
I'm pushing
yeah.
the envelope. I'm pushing the envelope.
Hey, it's on and popping, yo. Y'all should be up here. It's a party. A party.
But yeah, you know, I'm out here. I really don't say too much. I talk with my hands, so.
Yeah, no doubt.
DJ.
My hand done. I talk with my hand done. Not hands. My hand done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's live. Man. Shut up.
One arm assassin. Yo, knowledge boy. Peace.
Salute.
Brother.
Salute,
All right. Salute for everything. Dr. Enqi.
Peace,
Salute.
Peace to the God.
Peace. Safe travels to you guys. Safe
Gonna catch
travels.
this flight. Thank y'all. LA. Everywhere we went, people showing us love. Che Black.
Where you at, Che? And the guard too. Both of y'all. Yeah.
Nicknames. I'll make sure I get to. All right, everyone. Yo, peace out. Thanks. Yo, thanks LA too. You showed us a wonderful time. Why?
Yo, I gotta just thank whoever put that trailer together though. Who did that trailer?
That was me,
trailer's
yo.
fire.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for putting me in there.
Oh, of course, man. I kind of wanted to put more, but we're gonna do more of these commercials. We're gonna do more trailers.
That was fire.
Absolutely.
I felt good. I felt good in there with David Icke and Jordan Maxwell.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? That was like the honorable mention section right there. We're gonna do another trailer just like that with everybody, because you know we missed out a lot of people.
That coming?
I wasn't missed. I was in there. So
yeah,
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. But that was fun to make. It took me a minute, but finally finished it. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some more promotion.
Archives.
Yeah, that was the tough part.
Archives.
And it's tough because there's so many great moments.
That's right. All jokes aside.
Yeah, especially now that Jordan Maxwell is gone. Like people dying so fast, you know, you don't really realize the value of the content you got.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, let's keep it going though. Word. Let's keep it going. All right, so we got
another super chat. This super chat's for Priest. It says, Killah, can you do a tune with King Crooked?
Yeah, definitely. I did already. I did one with King Crooked before.
Okay, so y'all check that out. Priest did one with King Crooked before. It might have been when he was called Crooked Eye back in the day. Next one we've got here is Fella B says, thank you, Doc. Health first.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate love. I love love. Love is a good thing. You know, a part of my, I don't really, I try not to present it. I try not to present the information in a certain type of way because it sounds, it sounds a little holy and loud, but my revelation that God is music, a part of that is that love is harmony. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll simplify things and really get people to understand how things are supposed to work. A lot of times people think that just because you're in a business relationship for a while, or you knew somebody for a while, or y'all been having sex for a while, like that means that y'all are in love, or that there is love in the situation. Like it's not, if it's not harmony.
Hopefully, I ain't gonna.
And harmony is everything. You know what I mean? So that's something that we've got to tap into and really learn the value of sisterhood and brotherhood, and straighten out the, how that's supposed to, it should be it should be seen as masculine for brothers to give each other they flowers or they machetes, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like just a lot of little different things we gotta deal with in the community. So yeah.
We got another super chat here from the 42 Laws of Ma'at. He says, peace to the craft. What is good for a parasitic cleanse? Plus, where can we get the merch Rasul is wearing? We'll find out with Rasul when he gets back.
We out right now, but you can get it at KillahPriest.tv. Which one is it?
KillahPriest.tv, and there's a new set of shirts coming soon too, with the new logo.
Yeah.
But if you want that logo, you got another batch coming through. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. The website's got to be updated, but I'll be updating that in the next 24 hours. Now that I finished that trailer, I can get back to the other things I was missing out on. And then go ahead. They were asking about the parasitic cleanse. What do you guys know about that?
So the first thing I would say is to make sure that you have parasites before necessarily jumping into cleanses. But we have a detox for that on the website, and the detox handles worms, aggressive different types of yeast cultures, certain viruses and bacteria. It's called chemiluminescences, the herbs, and it comes with our liquid solution, Mama Tonics. Most people know about that. Heard my daughter's story and my daughter's accident. So those two things, one, it addresses your lymphatic system, because that's the most important thing to keep moving. If you think, like right now, we need to keep our lymphatic system moving, period. People think that the bowel movement is how you get rid of, bacteria or, negative microorganisms. It's not. You're just having a bowel movement. Like you're just getting rid of water. You really want to get to the cells and protect the cells. And so we focused on the NRF2 system and the lymphatic system. The NRF2 system is what protects the cells and what pushes things that's in the cells that's not supposed to be there out. And then the body's fluids, interstitial fluid, etc., is going to carry that out and push that out of the body. So those are the things that we got to deal with. And most people that have parasite issues, they're sedentary, they don't exercise. So because they don't exercise, their lymphatic system is going to suffer anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then you got guys that still wear tight drawers. That's a problem. Women that wear. No.
I feel you. Yeah.
No. You're not supposed to wear tight drawers. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why your testicles are outside your body is because they're supposed to be 10 degrees
cooler
than the rest of your body. But we got them actually hotter by keeping them so close to the body and, you know, squished down, you know what I'm saying? So if you got a tiny program, then maybe you can get away with it. But, you know, you got to loosen up. Ladies with the super max bra, the steel bra, the triple super saiyan bra, like the breasts, you got to let them bounce up and down and crash into each other and all that. Like that's a part of, because inside the breast, you know, they got a lot of very fine, it's a very fine and complicated, you know, lymphatic system in a woman's breast. A men's chest too, but a woman's more so. And that can cause or set the condition to lead towards breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important that we deal with that. Right now, matter of fact, let me see if I could put my Instagram on the page, because when I say these things, sometimes you know how it be, people don't really be believing.
Yeah. Yo, have you heard about that dude that went viral because he started promoting about how guys would be icing their balls to increase testosterone and increase sperm? What? You heard about that?
No. So like, that's a real thing. That's not a new thing though. People think
what do you do? He put ice on his balls?
Yeah, ice your balls, you'll up your testosterone a little bit because it makes them cold, and then your balls end up like creating more testosterone to make up for the coldness.
Like ice cubes?
I guess you would use like frozen vegetables or, you know, whatever, like an ice pack. Crazy. Yeah, but it started off also with people who couldn't, you know, have children. They would tell the guy to ice their balls, and it would like just,
did it work?
It would increase their sperm count.
Did it work?
Apparently. There's a lot of anecdotal evidence online, but yeah, so this guy named Lucas got famous on YouTube because he was talking about that, and people were trying it, and it was working.
Cool.
So
okay,
yeah,
I think we might have.
It's one of those biohacks.
Well, I'll be goddamn.
Kids talk about.
I think we might have. Hold on.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah, man. Ice your balls.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I'll set it up. 1 second.
Oh, they not letting me.
Never thought you might think of no shit like that, really. You know.
But this right here, they not letting me play it on my computer. But right here, this is the post right here where this guy snaps both of his kneecaps on yeah, because and see, this is what I'm saying. When you got people that's not qualified as trainers training people, or people thinking that they just do it yourself exercise and they doing exercises without an actual qualified trainer, you know, it's going to become more expensive in real time, because now both of this guy probably, we know one of his knees is gone for it, like it's over. If you see this video, you'll see he going to be out of work, you know, because of the loss of money. He might have lost a lifestyle. You know, if you can't pay your bills for 3 months, 6 months, you know, things get ugly quickly. You know, like he might lose a relationship. Like he's going to lose a lot more than it would have cost him to have got himself some education on what the body can do, how leverage works. Like he's literally doing this. This is no strings attached, none of that. And when he tried to bring his body back up, his knees blew out. Now, this guy right here is a doctor right here. This is 2 posts that's on my Instagram page. So if y'all want to go, it's Instagram, it's rather at Dr. Enqi _did. Dr. Enqi _did, like Dr. Enqi did. This right here is a doctor. He calls himself Dr. Pickle. He's known for transferring the fat from, so the same operation that women get, where they transfer the fat from their stomach to their butt. He's the guy that transfers the fat from your stomach to your Johnson.
Yeah.
What?
Dr. Pickle, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, this goofy, yeah.
Yeah, why would you want to do some crazy shit like that? That's not gonna work. That shit don't.
Well, it doesn't make it longer, but it does make your penis fatter. You know what I'm saying? But
gives you some girth.
Yeah.
Ah, that's kind of bugged out.
But
I don't have that problem.
I mean, you know, everybody's got a different situation, but you know what I was saying when I first started saying that the fellas is running around with fake penises, you know, like people thought I was bugging. Now there's a large industry for, you know, brothers out here getting fake. So there's a lot of ladies right now. You might be with a guy you don't even know he got a fake program.
He got a straight.
He got a metal pipe surrounded with stomach fat that you think is this real joint. There's nothing real about that joint.
What?
Or a pearl.
That could be a female though.
Transform.
That could be, yeah. You could transform like that.
What?
You could be a whole female now with a whole member now.
Oh yeah.
An electric member now, and that shit be
crazy.
Wow, yo.
We got the game soon, bro.
It's a different world out there.
Nigga, this Skynet, nigga, this.
Tell y'all to come on. There's room for you to sit down.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, man, this is bugged out
You
now.
take that chair if you want to.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't think you should.
They got all type of stuff right
you
now.
know, man,
It's wild out there. So
I ain't
when
gonna
they
lie,
talk-
Priest. When he said fig pipe, I thought that was kind of like a joke, but now he's saying,
Yeah, it's the EVO.
yeah, I thought
everything,
it was.
they have everything. You
Damn,
can't
I
be
didn't know about
surprised.
that, man.
Yeah.
Cheaper to get it in Brazil.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, man, they're doing all type of
But you
stuff.
know what I mean? You don't need no fake
that's what I'm
junk.
saying. Diabetes is doing more damage to our community than people think. Like people think diabetes is a game. Like the biggest thing that's going on with type 1 diabetes is people dying in their sleep. You know, like people with type 1 diabetes, they go to sleep with death on their mind every night because they don't know if they're gonna wake up. People with, men with type 2 diabetes, they getting their joint cut off, they getting it carved out, you get the fake rod in there, the fake stomach fat. Like it's a lot going on besides just deciding we're not gonna have chicken no more. I don't understand what's so difficult. Like, I'm not giving up my program to have chicken. Like, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, like let the chicken go. Like, chicken is not even a real bird. Like, we gotta let chicken go. Chicken is a hybrid between
the dirty bird.
A hybrid between an African rooster and a vulture.
Yeah,
you're
you know,
eating vultures.
I like that.
It is.
Vultures when you eat chicken.
That's what I was thinking.
They
That
call it bird. They call it African root. They be like, yeah, you got the bird. Yeah, they eat that bird.
I'm gonna need y'all to scoot
that's
down
kind
as
of
much as you
bugged out.
can.
That's kind. I'm sorry. That's kind of bugged out, man.
However much you can comfortably.
Well,
You ever seen
check
that?
this out.
You ever seen that giant
All
chicken,
of the-
Enqi?
Wait, listen to this. All of the meat that you eat is hybrid. Pork is a hybrid animal, cow is a hybrid animal, chicken is a hybrid animal, tilapia and salmon are hybrid animals.
What about white?
Like, it's the popular meat that people eat is all hybridized.
Whitings,
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
Whitey.
What about whitings?
What about
I
the
think
tilapia and
the
that?
whiting got to be farmed as well. I haven't had a whiting. I haven't even heard the word whiting since I was a kid. My mom used to send me to that's what's in the hood when you go to the fish store and you get the fish sandwich, you get whiting. You know what I'm saying?
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I'm sure they farm raised. Like, that's all you got to look at is if they farm raised. You know what I'm saying? If they farm raised, then them joints is probably no longer natural.
But what about the tilapia in Africa, like God just spoke
like
about?
you could pull out of the Nile River.
That's
You
not
said
good either, huh?
Tilapia is engineered. Are you saying that as an animal,
Is
it's
it
a
a
hybrid
fake-
animal?
yeah, it's a
or
fake
are
animal,
we
I
saying
heard.
that what we eating over here is a
saying
fake
it's
version of it?
Oh, I think everything is.
Yeah, I'm saying truth is stranger than fiction right now.
Right.
It's a wild world that we live in. Think about where the conversation is. Women are no longer able to produce breast milk. The men no longer have their penis working. So it's just where we going. Like, it's a national crisis for breast milk, baby formula that we just coming out of. And you don't have a baby formula crisis unless you have a breast milk crisis. And that's something silent that women speak to their doctor, their nurse, their doula, but it doesn't go out because it's something that they're embarrassed about, like a man with a fake penis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna be public. Like, he's not getting ready to get with Shorty at the bar and be like, yeah, I got that reclinable joint. You know what I mean? I hit that joint with the recruit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just stuff that, you ain't gonna know about. You know what I'm saying? Till, later on, like Transformers.
More than Beastie. Oh, man.
It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying?
Out.
Truth stranger than fiction. Like, listen, it's a book, not to change the subject too much, but it's a book called Mummies, Cannibals, and Vampires, right? And so it's a book that if you study healing or you study medicine, not healing, if you study medicine, because there's a lot of time I put it to just studying medicine to be able to understand it more. The history of medicine starts with corpse medicine. This is a thing you can look up, corpse medicine. And it's basically where they were chopping up dead bodies for medicinal purposes. And they started with the mummies in Africa. That's why there's no mummies, because they ate them all, right?
Yeah, they ate a lot of them.
And so when I used to talk about this, it'd be a lot of controversy, and look at her face. She like, what did he just say? But it'd be a lot of controversy around it. And I'm like, how is it that it's controversy around this subject? Or like Vlad the Impaler, you got folks saying, oh, Vlad wasn't really eating people. He wasn't really a cannibal. I'm like, how is it that y'all having trouble understanding this when we all just watched Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix? Like we just watched Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix.
Oh, don't talk about that movie. Oh my God.
I didn't watch it.
You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad when you watch it.
Right, but I'm saying, but listen, and you gotta remember this about human nature.
He like to eat blacks.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He played himself right in the hood.
But I remember that from the
Well,
story.
here's the thing, you gotta remember about human nature.
He's got a long, so I'm guaranteeing he tastes good. You know?
But you said though.
Let him go. Hold on. Let Enqi try to say something. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying human nature is you only admit to, you never fully admit to what you do wrong. You admit to lesser crimes. So when you see his dad is like teaching him about the there's more to the story than what we got. You know what I'm saying? Because he was drinking blood, and the family had to know about what he was doing a long time.
I think the family was into it too, low key. And they had to be. They had to be, because watching that movie, it just can't just be no one man's army. Just.
I think the dad taught him how to do it.
Yes, I really believe so too.
How full a movie is. This is why visualization and propaganda is powerful. Because we're talking about this movie, which is fake fiction, right? Don't get me wrong, it's based on some stories, but it's very, very dramatized to the point where we're talking about what we think about his actual life off of that movie. Not necessarily off of a documentary we're talking about, or okay. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this motherfucker wasn't vicious and all of that, but you understand what I'm saying about the power of these films?
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you 1,000% that they have the ability to reframe the narrative and make the blow hit less than it's supposed to hit.
Word.
And when you read that book, it'll give you some history on the fact that it's a culture that's attached to that, because you don't really just know how to do that like that. Like he had certain body parts was in jars, certain body parts was in certain body parts was in the fridge. Like he knew how to prepare. So that's a cultural sciences to that. Like that's a thing. And when he was in prison, a lot of people didn't pay attention to it, but they showed a quick little part where he was getting fan letters of people saying like, I want to be like you, and hey, I'm doing it like you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit, wait a minute. Fan letters, people say I'm gonna be like you. Like, wait, what does that mean? Like you're in the hood right now eating niggas? Like what the so it's
let me
stranger than fiction. I'm just giving an example of that. Truth stranger than fiction.
Let me just say this real quick. People just think I am zoning out right now. The reason why I'm zoning is because I took that herbs and shots, but it was in a good way. I'm just like, ooh, I'm listening to everything. I can hear everything clear. So I'm zoned out right now. But I'm on point though. I'm loving it because it got me spacing like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yeah, all right. Y'all continue. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, herbs is like boom. I got that sea moss in me, and then I did some matcha earlier. You know what I mean? But that with the tea, with this and that, and these herbs are really getting me like up. So
that's a nice combination.
Yeah,
that's a nice combination.
Yeah,
yeah. Because I'm a big fan of the matcha. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a big fan of that. The green tea. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta watch it because some of that matcha be so potent. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you'll be up for 2 days. So
write that book.
That's actually when I be on it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm writing or trying to do a lecture, like when I gotta break through the night or something. it's a better alternative than coffee. Coffee, you know, for people that's hooked on coffee, like it satisfies, you know, your addiction and, you know, your taste or whatever. But in terms of keeping your body up, but keeping you properly fueled while you're not having to sleep, it is.
They got me on that. Yeah, they got me on some of that too. All right, yeah. Continue what y'all was saying about this Jeffrey Dahmer. Good, I'm with you.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either. No, I haven't watched it.
Check it out.
I know that
I watched it.
And I like
terrible.
I didn't think about really the perspective of what Dr. Enqi was saying about the whole cult, and even when the sister mentioned it, like, yo, his parents was probably into it. Like, I didn't even think about that. Because, you know, sometimes I guess I give these people too much credit and think, you know, he read books and shit and you know, had the scalpel and all of that. But yeah, that's really something to definitely explore. Because I know up in Massachusetts, there was some shit going on back in the day. They was up in the McDonald's putting shit in the food.
Well, you know, on your DMV,
family should. I think people should watch it with their whole family.
Yeah, they should. And you know, they're trying to get it off of Netflix because they say it's too much. But to go back, they say on your DMV, you know how they ask you to be an organ donor, you should say no, because 9 times out of 10, if you're Black, African American, if you say that you want to be an organ donor, they're selling it to people that really need it. Like our liver, our kidney, they're selling it to what did they say? They're selling
the black market.
Yeah, the black market, and they're selling it for like $20,000, $40,000. Kind of like
another bag of worms.
That's another bag of worms. So just to let you know, Black people don't be an organ donor. They're not.
No, you gotta be. Here's the thing: you gotta be on it because you got, for instance, and I didn't even know, like when we buried my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like going forward, though, you know, eyes open. You know, pun intended. But they sell a lot of times. They'll sell the corneas and have the eyes closed, and they done made 18,000, 20,000. Meanwhile, your family struggling to bury the, you know what I'm saying? When somebody died in the family, people arguing, breaking up. I put 500. I put this amount of, you know. Meanwhile, somebody unrelated done sold your daddy, your mommy, your sister, your cousin eyeballs and put a little, you know.
And possibly could have made $100,000 real quick. Yeah.
Truth is definitely stranger than fiction.
I love that.
Yeah, but that Jeffrey Dahmer, that movie is wild. I kind of got mad watching it. It's real deep.
It's crazy.
Now they're talking about the guy who killed them. They saying that, you know, that's a viral thing going on. Do people feel like he shouldn't have been judged because Jeffrey Dahmer was in there, like intimidating the guys that was in there talking crazy? So, you know, like I personally, you know, like how do you think people gonna be able to sleep at night with homeboy up in there? Like, come on now, that was bound to happen. Like, ain't nobody going to bed with homeboy on the, you know what I mean? Like, you roaming around in the building, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if you turn the corner, you go to the bathroom, homeboy. Like, and the thing why I said that it should be families need to watch it is because he never pulled out a pistol on nobody. He never forcefully took anybody. What he was doing was seducing an underage, like 13, 14, 15-year-old kids, drugging them, and then, you know, they never heard from again. You know what I'm saying?
That's the part so you'll get mad watching that. He was like a low-key, like a trickster, a manipulator. He would befriend these children, though. Like literally befriend.
So it was like beyond pedophilia because it's pedophilia, but then he's killing you and then eating you. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's
so it's not just like he was like, oh, he was eating black folks or he was eating Spanish folks or but you forgetting the pedophile part where he was having sex with them before he killed them. Then he continued to have sex with them after he killed them before he ate them.
Do you think he was kind of like sacrificing them before and after? Like
you see they showed the Satanic Bible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I believe he was sacrificing them. Because he would keep he would keep them. Like, he wouldn't hurt them right away. He would keep them for a minute.
Right.
And
They didn't
then
really show the rituals. They didn't really show the rituals. They just showed the book, and they showed a few flashes of what he did with a few people, and left it open to, you know, discussion, so to speak. Like, if you know, you know. But then going back to what brother was saying earlier, that's how they soften the narrative.
Yeah,
you know
you're right.
Just,
Yeah,
you know,
he definitely was.
tell a modified version. And there's two sides to look at it.
Yeah.
One side, you got to look at it like, okay, they softening the narrative, but then the other side is some of the deceased families, you know, they might feel a way about recounting the story or putting vivid, you know, they might not want to, they might not be ready to see, because, you know, people, you know, that's their relatives still alive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying is people need to watch that.
Yeah, they do.
People need to see, like, yo, this is why we need to go back old school. Because I remember seeing the Bronx, we dealt with that before. In the 80s, it was a junkyard. It was a wasteland. It was on fire. They was burning the whole borough down. Like, it was, so kids went missing, and like, it was a thing back then. Like, don't get in nobody's car.
Yeah.
Don't accept no drink. Don't accept no candy. Don't do this. Don't do that. We so focused on making sure we avoid online predators, like people not having those everyday conversations with their kids. Like, yo, don't go in nobody. Don't get in nobody's car. Don't accept no drink from nobody. If somebody want to get you a soda or something, even people you know, make sure that you get a soda that's closed and you open up the juice yourself, or you open up the soda yourself. Like,
or don't leave your drink there, right?
Like, these are all basics, but they not no more, because as much as people want to complain, Black folks are in a different financial space than we was in the 80s and 90s.
For sure.
So you got a lot of people's children that's growing up a lot softer than we grew up. Those of us that lived through the crack.
I agree.
The 80s and 90s. Like it was like, as much as we talk about the drill culture is not as dangerous as they think. Like, it's not that serious. The only thing that's different is everything is viral. So you get to see and you get to hear about every single murder from every city. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to you only hearing about who got shot in your projects. Now you're hearing about who got shot in every single projects instantly, because it's online. Like, it's not as bad as it was back in the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You're right about that.
And to add on, those movies, remember those movies talking about those serial killers? Remember all those occult films, like back in the days, that would come out, like even with Jason. That
all the movies like that. Priest, that's crazy.
They would promote all of that.
Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, and Candyman, Children, Corn. Clown. What's that other one?
A lot of them.
Halloween. They're just about to do the last movie. It's 2023. 30 years later. You know, 30 years later, y'all just decided to end the franchise.
Yeah, Mother Dearest.
Crazy. Mother Dearest, all
Mother
that.
Dearest.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That movie,
that was about a real person.
I never understood Mommy Dearest. She was such an evil BITC. I'm sorry.
And that was also about a real person.
Yeah,
Mommy
she was
Dearest.
evil. She was evil. Oh my gosh, she was so.
Those are two real movies, though. You know what I'm saying?
And The Exorcist.
Yeah, exactly. But that push out.
That was real too.
That was based on a true story.
That was real too, about the girl. Yeah,
Mother Teresa, all that shit was crazy. That was crazy,
that
man.
bitch beat her with a wire hanger. I wanted to kill her when I seen that.
Yeah. But that pushed out all of those lunatics that came out. The 45 caliber killer. What was it? 44 Son of Sam. All that was coming out during that time. Yeah. So all those movies that were coming out was just promoting all these crazy cats that were coming out. And then you birthed the
drugs. The drugs was wild back then. Like, people was on, like, everybody's on dope right now, different types of dope, opium pills and drinks and lean. But back in the days, you had in New York, the Puerto Ricans was on heroin, and all the black guys was on angel dust. You know what I'm saying? So you was like thinking poison. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was ugly back in the day.
Cats don't
understand.
Like, cat don't smoke wet like that.
Yeah.
You go to somebody ask them what wet is or angel dust, they gonna look at you like you crazy.
But now you
go stand down. Now they on Xanny bars. No, but now they on Xanny bars and lean, and you know they on the new. But back in the days, I'm saying them drugs was dangerous. Heroin and angel dust, and then people was mixing it and like, there was just a different universe back then.
Like crack and weed, people used to smoke that. Call them woos, right?
Now we gotta let our children know what to beware of is the main thing. Like these predators out here is a lot crazier than we think. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people need to just, you know, that's something that we need to really watch and absorb and go, you know, this could be your coworker. This could be the guy at the supermarket. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he was a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the craziest thing, is he was just a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think of how many folks is really, you know, and then there's a lot of stuff on the internet now where it's not really that, you know, some crazy stuff out there with people out there that eat, you know, like raw animal brain.
Yeah.
And, what was that black? It was like a black YouTube. It was Faces of Death. Remember that?
Yeah, Faces. Remember that? Remember that? Faces of Death.
No. Now they doing it like that now as a diet plan. Hold on, no.
Wow.
Now that's a part of the diet plan. They doing a raw. See, this is why I'm telling people. Wow. People got to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like Nori said, you gotta relax. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about that carnivore diet?
Well, they went exactly, but it started with paleo. See, they went
paleo diet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then nobody said nothing. Mm-hmm. So then from paleo, it went to
Atkins.
You know, organ diet, you know, and then it was like, oh, okay, we getting liver for vitamin A, and then before you know it, they eating hearts and brains and everything on TV like it's no problem. I'm like, okay, now it's a small jump.
No, that's real.
Once you comfortable eating other mammals, I mean, it's a small jump. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks got to be, you know, careful of what's going on out here. So it's about, you know, going into the holiday season, I want people to tighten up all the way around. It's not just tighten up your diet. It's not just getting the gym. It's not just let's cleanse with the bitters and the this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to make yourself a better tasting meal.
You gotta season you up. That's what it is, huh?
Man, you get seasoned, you know what I mean? So,
up.
It depends on the season you're in.
Smoking, look, cats is smoking, so they roasting themselves. You know what I mean? You seasoned and roasted. You know what I mean? Like,
Priest.
So we want people to be aware.
You got a cooking show coming.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be cooking. Yeah, we're gonna do an episode, y'all. We're gonna start doing episodes where I'll start cooking up some stuff.
KP in the kitchen.
Yeah, KP in the kitchen doing like some sauces and stuff like that.
You know,
I gotta come out there and make some sea moss.
Yes.
That'll be hot. That'll be ill.
Yes.
That'll be ill.
Yes.
The Iron Chef.
Man.
The Iron Chef. Nah, man, that's too cliche. They already had the show, man.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Priest in the kitchen. We'll come up. Priest will come up with something.
Yeah.
The Chic Chef.
Chic Chef. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Chic. Yeah, Chic.
Killer Chef.
Killer Chef.
The Killer Chef.
No, you can't say the Killer Chef.
Nah.
Killer Chef. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it too.
The Killer Chef. Okay.
Yeah.
Killer Chef show.
Like instead of show. Yeah. Word. That sounds dope.
I wanted to add on to something you're saying since we're sitting here talking about cannibals, right? If you study like primates, like chimpanzees and monkeys and different things of that nature, you know, the chimpanzee, they eat monkeys. And I've always thought in my mind, why would a chimpanzee eat a monkey? But
animal?
Well, just the fact that it has arms and legs and just, you know, but the chimp will eat a monkey. So if you go into let's talk about going into the intelligent Homo sapien world, I mean, people might look at me like I'm crazy, but that's not too far off. Cats will eat another human being.
I feel like this. We're all living organisms. It comes down to it. You consume what you need to make energy so you can live. At the end of the day, self-preservation, everything.
Yeah, my bro just sent me a video of 3 African guys stabbed a cow in the neck and they drink the blood.
Saw that. Yeah. Drinking
the blood.
They don't even cook it.
And then that's where I had to. But see, you know what? That's where I had to make the distinction.
want no
like
more milk.
Savage
With the blood.
Forget the milk from the cow.
Right, Savage is savage, and Savage has been around since the beginning of time. We got to remember, like, a lot of times we get into this space online, you know, especially Black YouTube, where we start to think that we all go back to somebody that was amazing in a past life. Like, oh yeah, well, I'm descendant from Osiris. Like, oh,
Right. Yeah, indeed.
If you go back to ancient Egypt, it was one royal family and a whole bunch of peasants. Who's to say your ass wasn't the shoe shine guy, or your family wasn't the long, market niggas with the, they selling watermelons? It's like, you don't know what you wasn't Osiris, nigga. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all got that in our mind. Like, there was savages back then. You know what I'm saying? So chances are the savages today are the savages of yesterday. Genetic information continues to pop up. So if you're somebody that's bringing knowledge, wisdom now, that's probably what your family was doing before. If you're somebody that's into music now, your family was probably doing that since, if you're somebody that's a cook or whatever, if you're an athlete, your family might have been warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be sensible with it, but we don't all every white person like, oh, I'm great. I'm Alexander the Great. Like, stop it, fam. You didn't come from Alexander the Great, white guys, Black folks. You didn't come from Osiris. You niggas gotta chill, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got to realize manifestation is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we could see some Osiris in you today, then you might have we might have a valid point. But
right.
That's looking crazy right now.
We got a super chat right here.
Speaking facts.
From Brothers Keeper. He says, can you talk about controlling your process, knowing your value as an employee, and self-advocacy?
Why would you want to be an employee?
I'm not sure who that's directed to, but that is the super chat. I don't know when we got that. That was a while ago.
Controlling your process and being an employee at the same.
Knowing your value as an employee and self-advocacy.
Yeah, they got to get their. It's a lot
Well,
they got to work.
The beginning sounds like boss talk. When you talk about
You're right.
Then you got to controlling your value as an employee.
Being a good.
I don't think it's possible really to control your value as an employee. I think that's an illusion. Now, if you're a contractor coming in and you're doing work for somebody as a contractor, in that space, you would kind of be subordinate, similar to the role of an employee, but you would not be an employee. You would be somebody contracted in. So the respect level, the pay, the process, how your value is seen completely different in that space as a contractor versus an employee. I think as an employee, the main thing to knowing your value is probably planning your exit strategy from said job so that you exit, begin to really, because back in the days, like, before the company started to tell folks, oh, work for us your whole life and then we give you a pension. Like, back in the days, you were working as an apprentice, and you worked up underneath a master and, you learned on the job. And then the whole name of the game was to put 5, 7, 10 years in and then go open up your business. Being an employee was never supposed to be like a permanent locked in thing. That's like a new version of advanced type of slavery. Like, what I'm saying? The employees are in the factory while the owners are on the golf course. Like, there's no real way to control your value in that situation, to me anyway. The only way to control your value is to be an ambassador of your own value. And you can't really do that as an employee. You got to come in as a contractor maybe, or just as an owner.
Nice. Well said. I like the whiteboard you have behind you. Do you use that for teaching online or doing videos with the?
Yep. And so I got my basics up there, vitamin D, vitamin K, 13 and 7 rule. Those are the 4 main components to how we manage fat. So the first thing is making sure your summertime fat vitamins are up, with your vitamin D and vitamin K. So when your body has high circulating levels of vitamin D and vitamin K, it tells your body to hold muscle and flush the fat. When your body has low levels of vitamin D and vitamin K, it tells your body that it's winter time and you need to store fat for possible food shortage. So your body has these 2 modes it goes into. And so a lot of people don't understand, that helps your body sort of like a gear shift. And most of us have been in perpetual winter for most of our lives because we don't get enough vitamin K. It's not possible for you to get enough vitamin K. Vitamin K is similar to vitamin D in the fact that if you're not outside, you're not getting the vitamin D, so you got to supplement. Vitamin K is similar with your green vegetables. If you don't eat a diet high in vegetables every day, especially greens, you don't have the vitamin K. You could forget about it, right? And then people are like, no, but the microbiome is what really makes the vitamin K. Again, if you don't eat a diet in vegetables, guess what you're missing? You're missing fiber from your diet, real fiber. So you don't have a good microbiome to even convert vitamin K because you don't have fiber to feed your microbiome. You have a rancid microbiome, so you're not producing vitamin K in that space either. So either way, usually the people that have the exercise issues, people not eating vegetables, even most of the quote unquote vegans nowadays don't really eat vegetables. It's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like they're avoiding meat because they think that being a vegan is about avoiding meat. Being a vegan is not about avoiding meat. That's not what it's about. Being vegan is about eating plants. There's a difference between avoiding meat and eating plants. If you're avoiding meat, that means you can have rice, pasta,
Oreos.
Oreos. Hold on, let's not violate Oreos. But Oreos, like it's a lot of things that are vegan, but to your food though, you can have a rice or pasta, then you can have some fake meats, throw some potatoes on there, and you don't have no vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Or you eating spaghetti with the fake meat, with the tomato sauce, whenever you have any hot tomato product that boosts your negative estrogen. You know what I'm saying? So you having these foods that you think is vegan, you think is healthy because you avoiding meat. But again, just like the video I showed earlier, people only thinking that they supposed to avoid meat because they listening to goofy niggas online that's not qualified to talk about health. They just trying to sell products. Like it's dudes coming online. I'm like, hold on. How you a healer and you introducing yourself to the community with a publicist and a manager, bro? If you got a publicist and a manager, you're not a healer, my nigga. You an artist. You faking. You creating a fake. You're not. That's not. I'm like, where the fuck they get these? Like, my friends. I'm like, where do they get these guys from? Like, this is crazy. You coming in with a publicist and a manager, champ? No, you're supposed to come in with your work. You're supposed to come in with your teachers. You're supposed to let us know where you got your knowledge from, where you got it from school or mouth to ear. And then you're supposed to come in letting us know where you've been at healing folks at. You're not supposed to come in with a publicist and a manager. That means you're an actor. You're not a healer. You're an actor. This is something that you're faking. You're just creating a facade online because you can sell products and run it up. And it's crazy out there. You got the fat guy with the voice like this. What's his name? The guy he exposed the Illuminati. What's his name?
Alex Jones.
Oh my goodness. Alex Jones, the largest fraud in internet history. Listen.
We're going through it right now too.
Listen, when he put out his very first video, I said, yo, this gotta be fake. My man was inside a room and he was like, listen, His voice fucks me up. Listen, we're inside a Bilderberg meeting right now.
We're in the Bilderberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Now wait a minute. I'm like, hold on. How you in there with a camera crew talking about nobody see you? My nigga, you can't sneak nowhere with a camera crew, family. Like what? I'm like, hold on. How is people believing he's sneaking into the Bohemian Grove? He got a whole camera crew.
We're in the Bohemian Grove right now, backstage. No one can see us. We're out of control here. No one can see us.
It's a good one.
Hold on.
I said, this is crazy, bro. And then all of a sudden, he's an herbal healer. He got a whole herbal line for detox products. I said,
no way.
This is crazy, man. Everybody just jumping off the top ropes because they know if they say certain things online, it's a trigger. pH, alkaline, or you got the black YouTube with, oh, this is cosmic astrological, chakra kundalini, they start throwing them words around. People like, oh, let me get 2 of those. It must be working. I can feel my 3rd chakra getting in line with my 7th chakra. I'm like, come on, bro, this shit is just madness. You know what I'm saying? So a part of what, we stand for is bringing the integrity back to the healers and the naturopaths, because it only takes one goofball to set us back 20, 30, 40 years with, what we trying to do on the natural side.
That's real. Yeah, what's your take on I know we got Knowledge Born still in for here, man. We got to bring him up in here too. What's your take on come on, bring Knowledge Born back. But what's your take on Collider Silver and monatomic gold?
Colloidal silver is good. It's good for certain things in your body. It's highly conductive. But monatomic gold is not something that, here's the thing. You're not supposed to take that by itself. That's not how nature intended the human body to consume minerals. Nature didn't intend the human body to consume minerals isolated from plant material. That's what plants do. Plants process minerals. So taking
I like that.
So it gives you everything that your body needs to process that. That's one of the things that, studying the Bible, I learned. Because I got a lot of the herbs, like my early information, like I still stick with the Bible, like but to the point, one of the things I got from the Bible was like people would say, oh, gold is too heavy an element, for herbs to absorb and process. So you don't really have a plant-based source of gold, and that's not true. See, those niggas don't stay in the studio long enough. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is really a revelation from God. I had to look at it like over the years. God was revealing himself to me as music, as sound, and I've had conversations on a very profound level. People like, what do you mean that God is music? Like, is that a gimmick, or is that something that I'm like, that's what it is. Like that, we could discuss that in any way, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But your brain waves literally start with the mu waves that are initiated by the Schumann resonance. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole, it's my point though is this filters in everything that we're supposed to do in terms of creating internal harmony. Harmony is love. Love is health. Love is light. So the mustard seed that, was, like in the Bible, the mustard seed is the plant strong enough that concentrates gold. So I use certain wild strains of mustard to bring those qualities into some of the compounds. So you have gold in the bitters, you got gold in the sea moss there, but you got it plant from the plants in very, very, very trace amounts. And, it does wonders so far in terms of your joints and things like that. It's a lot of research emerging from some of the crazier research that was out there with, some of the stuff that, and some of that may be advanced information. Some of it may be gobbledygook, but you got a lot of research that's been done on it to really get concrete with it. So, but that's one for people to look up, mustard plants, certain mustard plants are able to concentrate gold. And, that's every mineral you're supposed to get plant-based, with the exception of how you dealing with your silver. Now, silver is a whole nother, you gotta watch out for silver because people try to make homemade colloidal silver stuff. And yeah, it can go bad. It can go bad, you know what I'm saying? Messing with these heavy elements, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm a mineral guy. Minerals facilitate most enzyme function in the body. Minerals predict genetic abnormalities.
So where we at when we say that certain water doesn't give you minerals?
Well, the whole thing with water is supposed to give you a nice balanced neutral, a close to but above neutral pH. So a good water is going to be anything more than 7.3, so 7.7, 7.5, 8.0. Anything past that, chances are it's not natural water, because the way water alkalizes your body is magnesium, calcium, and bicarbonates. When people is using these machines to make the water and splitting water molecules and creating hydroxides and hydroxyls, and that's not natural. That's not natural water. That's damn near hybrid water. Like people worry about hybrid food, the water hybrid. You drinking water out of Kangen machine. That's not, Mother Nature didn't use Kangen machines to produce life. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't it.
And it's like $25,000.
Man, we gotta keep that. We gotta keep that in mind. The best water is always going to be like Arctic water, artesian water, spring water. Well water used to be a vibe, but a lot of the soil is contaminated. So the well water could concentrate a lot of contaminants. You got to keep if you drink well water, you got to make sure you test the well water like every 6 months, to make sure that it's not getting contaminated. But water is the key thing. Don't start it, lady. Relax.
When they first came out with the Kagan machine, I felt like it was a scheme. I felt like
it was a scheme. It was a multi-level marketing scheme, but it doesn't make it bad.
Oh, you support?
So there's a scheme and then there's a scam.
Right.
It was a multi-level marketing scheme, which is like a process. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they sold those.
Started as a scheme, and then it became a scam.
There you go.
The doctor who they were using as their reference point, as the doctor that, quote unquote, discovered the science that enabled them to build the Kangen, maybe 5, 6, 7 years into them selling Kangens, he came out and said that his science was incorrect and incomplete, and they ran off with it before they should have, that the pH value in the water synthetically created doesn't necessarily transfer to the body, and it can cause long-term digestive issues because, your stomach is supposed to be acidic. And if you flush your stomach too much with alkaline water, you'll lose the ability to have proper digestion, and you'll get digestion issues. You know what I'm saying? So people don't realize that your whole body is not supposed to be alkaline, goofy folks. Like your body is a balance of acid. You're created for acid. Your DNA is acid. RNA is acid. Amino acids make up your enzymes, your proteins, your bones. Those are acid. So your body is constructed out of acid. Now, you always have goofy people say, wait a minute, I thought you was down with Team Sabi. How you gonna say the body's made out of acid? Again, these niggas don't stay in the studio long enough. What acid is at its nature, literally, an acid's nature is something that accepts electrons. Look at this big baby. Look at this big baby. What are you doing, lady? But an acid is an electron.
What kind of dog is that?
A Rottweiler.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a puppy. Too. Yeah.
It should be 5 months on Saturday.
Damn.
Nice. Acid is either looked at as a electron acceptor, it feeds on electrons, or it's listed as a proton donor. And that's basically just the exchange of how electricity works. So an acid is something that feeds on electrons, gets rid of protons. A alkaline substance or base is something that does the opposite. It absorbs protons and it donates, it gives out electrons. So because your body is made out of acids, you have to feed it base or alkaline so that your body can do what? Absorb the electrons. That's what your body needs. So you have to fuel your body with electrons or electrically active foods, right? So that's the balance between acids and alkalines. So you need alkalines to feed the acids. That's the structure of your body. So you have to have a balance. It's all about balance. If you look on the acid chart, a 7 is in the middle. Yeah, that's in the middle. Your blood want to be at a 7.365. Your blood doesn't want to be 11. At 11, you got bleach. At 12, you got ammonia. Like that's not that's not healthy.
It's kind of like you die one of both ways.
What you do because you're out of balance.
Yeah.
So you can have alkalosis just like you can have sepsis. You know what I'm saying? Like acidosis and alkalosis is just, you know, extremes. Like, but again, people don't know what they talking about. They just saying the guys online saying anything to sell product.
Right.
And the people don't want to study and they don't want to fund people that studying. Like, that's why I got a free biochemistry class. Like, we literally created a whole school for free for the people. And I pay 3 bills every month to keep that website going. So it's not free for me, it's philanthropy.
I'm gonna need that link.
But the biochemistry course is not going to be free forever. So y'all need to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get in there and join up now and go through the course because everybody needs this information. Like, that's the only thing that's going to keep you. Information is going to keep you healthier than a vaccine, than a mineral, than a vitamin, than a herb, a grass, anything that you thinking, because the information is going to tell you what it is that you need, when you need it, actually before you need it. So you are able to change what you have in your cabinets, in your house, not even just what you consume, what you got in the cabinets in your house for your family. So that way you got what you need before the next pandemic or epidemic, or as it's a guarantee they get ready to roll out some shit. This shit is already rolling out quiet as kept, because a lot of people hit me up like, yo, I'm sick again. What is this? I'm like, yo, it might not announce the new variant or something. Like, this is how it started in 2019.
True. Yeah, it did.
Like 4 or 5 months before the year changed, like October, September, as soon as it flu season, hurricane season, folks was hitting me up, and it was just an all-time high of folks hitting me up like, yo, I'm sick. January came, it was, yo, it's the. So now, you know, monkeypox hit, and then like, oh, well, monkeypox is an STD. We don't got to worry about that.
All right.
Watch. Because that's how AIDS started out. Like, oh, AIDS is an STD. We don't got to worry about that. And then before you know it, it got crazy for a minute. Like, you just don't want to be, you just want to be the folks that's prepared in advance, and not the folks that wind up on a t-shirt, or they, you know, put a candle on a corner for you somewhere. Like, yo, he was holding it down, but.
All right, real quick. Should we eat cooking oil? And if so, what's the best cooking oil to use?
No cooking oil. The best cooking oil to use is just water and seasoning. You know what I'm saying? All cooking oil.
Well, you said it was butter. I'll throw you under the bus.
I mean, if you absolutely needed something, yeah, but water's better than butter.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm with. I know what AD.
Butter and butter, grapeseed.
Butter is butter has more natural elements to it, so it's more of a living kind of food as opposed to just a
you
laboratory.
Doing this research on the low. Go ahead.
But you know, it's food stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the best road would be nothing at all. Get back to the taste of the food. You know what I'm saying? Like the real, because we're masking the actual taste of some of these foods. Like even some of the bad foods that we shouldn't be eating. If we didn't mask it with a whole bunch of flours and seasonings and sauces, and we wouldn't even like this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of us that eat chicken on a regular basis? Some of us eat chicken 2-3 times a day.
Right.
none of those people would eat chicken if they didn't batter it and flour it and batter it and season it, then re-batter it and re-season it. Like, you could do that with anything and it'll taste like fried chicken. I learned that the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You can make fried cauliflower, fried broccoli, fried mushroom.
Everyone got some banging. Yeah.
It'll taste exactly like your fried chicken, because when you eat fried chicken, you don't taste the chicken. You're tasting the seasoning that you done cooked into the chicken with the grease. You know what I'm saying?
Orange chicken. Yeah. Orange chicken. Yeah. You want to taste orange.
A lot of that orange chicken is just sugar. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look through the Chinese restaurant window and you watch them cooking your food, that brown powder is MSG and the white powder is sugar. And you watch them liberal amounts of sugar and slap it in the food. You know what I'm saying? So, but to get back to the cooking oil, like, you don't really need cooking oil. Like, it's no real food that you need to use oil, because most things that you're gonna cook the oil in, you're gonna fry. Anything that fry, you're gonna wait for the sizzle. Anything that's sizzling has already passed the smoke point 9 out of 10 times and become rancid. So like, for instance, you look online and you see like, oh, there's benefits of olive oil, or there's benefits of grape oil. Those benefits are only associated with olive oil or grapeseed oil consumed raw. The moment you take those things past the smoke point and you begin to fry and sizzle, and you done turn the oil to a completely different thing. Those benefits no longer, those health benefits no longer there. So that's the way they play around with promo on the internet, because you will look up olive oil and they'll put all the benefits associated with olives and raw olive oil, but none of those benefits are present after you cook past a certain temperature, or even at a lower temperature just for a certain length of time, which is the main thing that we're doing. We're trying to find healthier ways to fry food. No, we got to give up fried food. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to let fried food go. Fried food.
That's hard. It's hard out here for nature.
Hard out here for nature. Like, we just got to know that it's something like it's like the same as having a snack. Like, you just got to know it's something that's not healthy. You enjoying it because you just enjoying it for the taste, but as long as we're aware, we could provide balance. You know what I'm saying? So if you sneak and you know, not even sneak, if you have you some fried chicken or whatever, you should have that with salad. You know, I did the American Healer documentary, and everybody should go see the American Healer documentary. You know what I'm saying? But and shout out to Killah Priest for being people to help us.
No doubt. What's a good way a startup to eat? Okay.
Well, yeah, what I was gonna say is, one of the main things that we talked about was a healthier way to consume meat. And a lot of people got mad at me. They was like, are you promoting eating meat? No, but realistically, a lot of us are not going vegan. And I'm for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm the American healer. Black, white, candy stripe, like Natural Kahudi used to say, no matter what diet plan, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm certified to deal with your cats, your pets, you know what I'm saying? Like your dogs, like, so, but meat, the problem with meat is it doesn't have a phosphorus source intrinsically. Meaning, in order for your body to buffer the acids of the animal flesh, it has to pull minerals from your bone, which includes phosphorus, calcium, and some other things that you need. When you have a plant-based protein source, you're gonna have phytic acid as a part of that. So the plant can buffer its own ammonia. So if you're going to eat meat, you're not supposed to combine it with sugar, which we always do, ketchup, barbecue, etc., right? Or stuff we marinate in it, that's liquid sugars, you know what I'm saying? Sugar and vinegar, like, stop it. Or we combine it with starch. If we combinated the meats with greens, with, you know, phosphorus rich foods, vitamin K rich foods, greens and things like that, it would help buffer the sulfurous acid and ammonia that meat metabolism creates. Because before you get to the fancy carcinogens and the hydro, like before you get crazy with it, all protein metabolism produces ammonia and sulfurous acid. The only difference is plant-based proteins, within the plant itself, there's phosphorus compounds to help buffer that. The meat, you're gonna have to pull from the bone, and it's poor meat, it's poor eating habits, you know what I'm saying, as much as, that may influence people. Like athletes, it gets confusing because you'll see a bodybuilder and he's showing you he eating chicken left and right and blah, 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 and he look amazing. And then you go online and cats is like, oh, don't eat chicken. You confused, like, wait a minute. The thing is, he's gonna have a chicken breast with a big bowl. He's gonna have 2 ounces of chicken breast with 10 ounces of greens and this, that. Like it's just a different way versus going to KFC, drenching it with fries and ketchup, and it's what you accompany with it. So you know what I'm saying? It's a way to do these things the right way.
That was crazy. I was about to call Dodge Vaughn. You still there? He in the building. Peace. God. You want to add on? I know you want to.
I definitely want to promote the doc, because the doc and the doc, okay? And what he's able to do from the funds that he's garnered is provide something free. So think about when we get investors that are truly invested in our well-being, in our future, what other things can happen. You see what I'm saying? He's not stopping in one state or another state.
You're a little muffled to me. Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, that's a little better.
All right, so what I was saying was he's expanding in his niche. He's not all over the place with it. He's expanding in his niche. So in his niche is the American healer. Like he's always been dealing with this from one place or another, but he's thinking about the entire American demographic and how far we can push the envelope. So he has that free course. You see what I'm saying? That free course is something that everybody should be involved in. And then the caveat is that everybody that's involved, they should be telling everybody that they're involved to get a hold of those people who have a vested interest in our well-being. See what I'm saying? So if your life matters and you're not enrolled in this free course that my brother said he's paying 3 bills monthly for to give to you for free.
Damn!
I can't believe you at all. I can't believe that your life matters enough to you to learn about your biochemistry, to your own health. You see what I'm saying? If we got these great books and they say charity begins at home in one of them, you see what I'm saying? God helps those who help themselves and all these things cannot be real enough for you in order for you to be able to do what you need to do for you. And then people seeing what's going on with you, and then you can inspire somebody else to do something for them. You know, because we got a lot of the other things, but in the entrepreneurial world, since we was dealing with entrepreneurs, facts tell, the story tells. So your greatest testimonial, your greatest testament is your well-being, is your longevity. You know what I mean? So in those multidimensional aspects that we're looking at self, how well do we know ourselves? You understand? And how long are we going to be on the planet in order to be the change we want to see? So if we're looking at a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's 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 children, and they don't know their biochemistry, they don't know their life lineage. So then when they figure it out, the first they're gonna do is look to who was before them and say, well, how come they didn't tell us this shit? You understand?
Yeah.
So now this is going to be a determining factor to be how you're going to be remembered in their minds forever. So it starts with self and then it expands out, just like with the doc giving us this insight in regards to a new way to look at ourselves and then begin to expand out to where generations reap the benefit of the work and the cultural narratives that we begin to share today and push today. So I just wanted to thank the doc for that. You see what I'm saying? And that question about the super chat about self-advocacy, this is one of the ways you can advocate for yourself, whether you work in a job or you're in business for yourself. None of that's going to matter if you're on medical leave and they're trying to chop your limbs off. You understand what I'm saying? Or so they have to wait for somebody to be on their deathbed to take their organs and give it to you for you to live, for you to go back to that job, or for you to go back to wherever that back road is taking you. And then again, how will you be remembered in the generations to come? What true legacy, what true inheritance? It should be worth a little time and investment.
It's so bad right now in the street that we just got to keep it like super basic. Like, ladies, please get your vajayjay working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because they're talking about how much degrees they got and shoes they got, and you're vajayjay. You can't hold a baby. You got to get IVR bottle, test tube babies. You can't make milk to feed them. Like, that's what we got to work on. Fellas, your program ain't together. You taking blue pills and, like, now you're getting fake additives on it, fake pipe. Like, if we can't reproduce, like, we're missing. The thing is, like, over the years, like we've talked about, even with the situation going on, the pandemic, it's population control. Bill Gates is trying to get us. I'm like, bro, what the are y'all talking about? Y'all sound so crazy. You're already got. Once you went to KFC and you had your Pepsi and you had your Newport, you got. Your penis don't work, ladies. Your titties don't work. Your vagina's broken. You're already got. Wow. They're already aborting more babies in New York. Listen, they're aborting more babies in New York than they have been. Between Black women and Puerto Rican women in New York right now, they abort more babies than they have. And that from the women that actually has functioning with JJs. Wow. Oh, man. What did that was served? So, when you look at the whole population where the men program don't work and the female program, like that, you already wiping yourself out. Wow. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So all we gotta do is add in the drill, the little gun violence, we add in the homosexual component. Sprinkle it.
Like making a pizza.
They even sprinkle it
on you. Yeah, give him a little add.
We're not reproducing. And listen, shout out to Crumb TV. Shout out my guy Crumb over there, but Crumb had a show. He was going through the numbers, and I tuned in. I was going through the numbers with him. Like, this is a real thing. You can look at countries and see which populations are reproducing, what the reproduction number is. And if your reproduction number is 1 or barely over 1, then that means you're just reproducing one person for one person that clock out. You need to be at a 2 or better to be a growing population. You really need to be at 3 or more to be a really growing population. And right now we don't have that. What we have in the human community as well as the animal community. Like, I got to go back to the animal community. Like, and a lot of people like, yo, hold on, ain't you coming in with this dog stuff? We forget that the 3 main cultures that we pull from, like, these is cultures that was dog cultures. When we talk about the Sumerians was a dog culture. When we talk about Egypt was a dog culture. When we talk about the Dogon is a dog culture, right? When we talk about the Sirius comes from the Canis Major constellation. Like when we talk about Kemet, you know, who's the weigher of souls? Anubis, right? When we talk about Sumeria, Enqi's sister was Bow, where you get the term Bow Wow.
Right.
Like these are the ancient gods. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to understand now the dog population dealing with the same thing we're dealing with all across the board. Golden retrievers, labs, like they use golden retrievers as the main dog they research, or German shepherds. And the lifespans have been cut in the last 40 years, like almost 40 to 60% for some dogs. And the same thing is happening to people. Like we're in a space where we're looking for such a strong conspiracy to be depopulating the planet. Meanwhile, the supermarket is doing all the work. Your supermarket and your lack of motivation to send folks like me your money for research. Like we got to understand that the cultures that thrive are the cultures that invest in research and development. R&D is the real thing. But amongst our community, we don't respect genius. You know what I'm saying? So people talking about white lives matter, Black lives matter. My thing, you know, I promote genius lives matter. Genius lives matter. That's what we need to surround.
Hashtag that, man. Yeah, that's fine.
People with the money got to get with the people with the brains and put it together. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving, respectfully, we don't need you reposting Sandy Hook, family. That's not what we need. We need you reposting Dr. Enqi. We need you reposting folks that's reversing cancer and diabetes, not Sandy Hook conspiracy theories, family. That's not what we need right now, bro. That's not it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know, so, and we gotta embrace our brothers that might be, you know, because he's going through his learning curve, and we all been through that learning curve. You know what I'm saying? I know back in the 90s, I was on the Behold the Pale Horse, so I jumped from there to the David Icke. But as you study, you start to feed out what's the foolishness and Alexander Jones and blah. Like you start to push that to the side and get to more of the real science that's going to build the community. So that's what the only thing that really matters end of day. You know what I'm saying? And we can be looking for something that's so crazy when really the mass genocide is right there. Type 2 diabetes. They've been, and they haven't hit it. They've been sitting it right in front of you. They tell you that this is not a genetic disease. So that means you're not born with this. Type 2 diabetes, you're not born with type 2 diabetes. So they're letting you know it's something you're acquiring from somewhere. Where are you acquiring it from if it's not something intrinsically in you at birth? It's something you acquired along. And so if they continue, for instance, if you say to yourself, right, Black folks don't digest milk, but you know, okay, well, Black folks, how is it that you got whole dairy sections? Is that not a genocidal practice that's currently accepted as a model of how you set up the supermarket? Like half your population can't use these products. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you put it, you know, like, so we got to just realize the do for self model is never going to go out of style. If we're going to affect the health change, it's up to us to affect the health change. You know what I'm saying? They just got this guy on the internet. Well, it's not a new video. It's been around for maybe 5 years, 6 years. But he got a 30-year-old dog in Australia. That's 210 years in dog years. Wow. Now, the dog that he had that lived 30 years, the lifespan they listing is 8 to 10 years for that dog. So they're like, yo, how did your dog, like how do you have your dog alive for 30 years? And you know what he said? Intermittent fasting and real food. You know what I'm saying? So kibble is good, you know what I'm saying, for people that don't have the time to research and figure out what you need to feed their dog. But a raw diet for your dog is not the answer. Like people are like, oh yeah, I feed my dog raw. Nah, that's not the answer, because most of these Rottweiler kennels, they got fat, stupid dogs. Like they're not breeding good dogs. The dogs are fat and stupid, okay? You can't have 40 or 50 dogs and think that these people is actually taking care of these dogs. Like there's nothing that they're doing with these dogs, but like they do videos where they open up the kennel and let the dog run around for 15 minutes. And then, that's not a good dog. The dog is overweight. The dog is not, these Rottweilers look super sick and they proud of it. Like, look how big my Rottweilers is. They look like bears. No, they look sick. It's just like fat guys walking around talking about they eating good. No, family, you're eating a lot. You're not eating good, you're eating a lot. There's a difference between eating good and eating a lot. You know what I'm saying? I even seen one kennel that said they feed their dogs at night so the dogs could sleep every meal off to make sure they gain as much as weight as possible. When you listen to these people saying that they want their dogs to gain as much weight as possible, as fast as possible, that means that those dogs that they're selling you are going to have the shortest lifespans possible. And these goofballs, they don't know anything about epigenetics. So they don't know that while you read in the pedigree, and the pedigree is telling you the long-term history of what you're getting in your animal, the short-term history is how you trained and you fed its parents. And if the animal is in a kennel all day, there's nothing to stimulate the animal's brain. There's very little human contact, very little human exposure. It's a dumb animal and it's overweight and it's sickly. And they selling those as a popular thing in America. And it's like, nah, y'all hurting the breed, bro. This is why everybody in these kennels is proud to say, oh, I imported from Europe. Because in Europe, they actually spend time with the dogs, training the dogs, getting intelligent animals to reproduce. That is what temperament means, whether it's the intelligence factor of the dog. It doesn't mean that your dog is docile. Like, oh, the dog is just docile. Let's sit down, let's chill and relax. I don't want to relax. Oh, like it doesn't make sense. Dog is expensive. Your dog need to be intelligent. I need my dog to think. I need my dog to know the difference between friend and other guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need my dog to be able to, figure something out. If I fall on the ground, can your dog, resuscitate you back? Can your dog go get you some medicine? Can your dog bring your phone to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that dogs can do if you spend time with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, it's a whole lot. We gotta approach this thing like we gotta get aggressive with this thing. Like, we gotta apply pressure. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I try to do when I come on the Podcraft. Apply a little bit of pressure for folks to walk away with some motivation. Like, you know what? I'm gonna feed my dog. I'm gonna start adding some blueberries into my dog food.
Yeah, antioxidants.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put some blueberries mixed in the kibble. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying not to have a hookah noodle. My dad raised Rottweilers back in the day. They was always 15 years old, 14, 16, 17. And that was his thing. Hookah noodle, but here mixing the eggs and, with a little light heat to it, so the eggs not raw. Some fruit, this, that, and the other, like just mix it up. Even if you do raw eggs, know what you're giving it, but it was a mixture. And the dogs lived long, you know what I'm saying? But it was always sending the dogs to school. It's a doggy school, you know what I'm saying? Let the dogs learn, have them mentally stimulated. So you're getting intelligent animals, and you're breeding them that way based on intelligence, not just backyard dogs or kennel dogs that's they throwing them raw meat and keeping them caged 14, 20 hours a day where they just laying down on their side, getting fat. You see these dogs, they wobbling. Just like you see the big fat people in Walmart with the 3-liter sodas, they driving the machine. They can't even walk through Walmart. They got to drive the machine. That's how the dogs look. So, I'm sorry.
That's some lightning. That was some lightning.
We just got another super chat here from somebody. Let's see. Whoops. From David Flores Animation. He says, Dr. Enqi, should we be eating more fish instead of chicken?
Yo, David Flores Animation. I need animation work done. He said more what?
He said, should we be eating more fish instead of chicken?
I'm going to assume David missed most of the combo. You should be eating more vegetables than animal flesh. So, you know what I'm saying? But if you're going to do the animal flesh, you get into your exotic stuff. Pay like you weigh. Don't eat chicken, eat turkey. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat cow's meat, eat Angus. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat farm farm fish. You know what I'm saying? Get wild fish and make sure the wild fish are wild caught. You know what I'm saying? Because it's illegal to put wild on the fish and still have farm fish. Meaning, if they go catch fish in the wild and they breed them on the farm and they breed them over and over, they could say that those fish are wild fish because they started with wild parents, even though they on the farm. So wild caught means that the fish that you're eating was, but the price is different. So that's the reason why if you go to the supermarket to buy salmon, you'll have salmon that's maybe $5 for a little piece, and then you might have the same size piece for $12. Then you might have another one, same size piece, $17. One is from, it's terrible. It might have been there for a few weeks. The next one is wild, but it's farm raised. And then the most expensive is going to be wild caught. And of course, you want to do that with vegetables as opposed to starch and sugar.
If anybody else has a question for Dr. Sebi, go ahead and submit now while he is still here. Anybody else got questions?
Wait, hold on. I want to appreciate you for making that mistake.
Yeah, I know. I was supposed to say the same thing. Dr. Sebi.
Oh, yeah.
That's a blessing.
Because I know we're only going to get like one, maybe, if that. But go ahead. Priest said he's going to come back here soon. Oh, we got another. Go ahead. Myeoshe stepped out for a bit. She coming back? All right, for sure. Did we freeze? Oh, no, you're good. I'm tripping.
Yeah. So, listen, we got the American Healer podcast coming soon. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have Killah Priest as one of our guests. We're going to have AD as one of our guests, too.
Oh, okay.
Because you've been behind the scenes, so we want to get an interview with you. We want to interview Rasul. We want to interview. So we got the podcast coming.
Nice.
We actually working on trying to pull off this grown and sexy party down at Art Basel this year. You know what I'm saying? So we working on putting together a nice. Yeah, we looking at getting a nice spot that that can have a nice vibe to it. Maybe a yacht.
It's not a retreat, is it?
Nah, it's just gonna be
not one of the spiritual retreats, man.
It's almost like this ain't that. Even if it was a retreat, it wouldn't be like a spiritual or kind of. This is cutting up.
He trying to stimulate them chakras.
They be doing them spiritual retreats, man. You know what I mean? Cost like $2,500 to go to them joints. What do they do with them joints?
Yeah, I mean,
chakra
some of them
regeneration.
Some of them be actual spiritual retreats, and some of them just be opportunities for people to network and do business.
Really?
And then some of them be sex. Some of them just be like people horny and they can't really have sex on like social media, so they meet up.
That's what they be doing.
But
I went to a retreat.
It's 3 levels to it. It's 3 levels to it. Like I said, you got the social, people want to package it as something, just they want to meet folks. But then you got some that's just conscious people coming together to network in real life, to share food and culture and just get together. And then you got the actual joints where you might be doing group meditation or just separating yourself from the mundane, the everyday noise and technology and the Wi-Fi signals, and like just getting out into the mountains and just having a clean space. No electronic communication, no TV, no laptop, just, what I'm saying? Like no synthetic light, what I'm saying? No synthetic sounds, what I'm saying? Like
that don't cost That don't cost no $2,500, man. It's gas money to go to the actual place. Then you can go there and meditate on your own. You see.
And then you got the 4th category. That's a 4th category. The Scammy Davis Jr. category.
Yeah.
The Scammy Davis Jr. category. But it depends. If you're going somewhere.
I've been on a cool retreat before. It was like a Mayan. Like I was with these people that studied the Mayan oracle, and they took us way into the Catskill Mountains, and we did like a meditation and fast and all. That was deep though. That was dope.
Hold on. Y'all studied the Mayan oracle?
Yeah, there was some Mayans there though, like the
upstate New York?
No, we was like Catskill. They were like the down south, yo. Not the Catskill. I'm sorry. Appalachian Mountains. Appalachian Mountains. I'm sorry. Right. Appalachian Mountains. That was quite an experience, but that didn't cost no money though. They just invited me me.
A lot of times you go to them real joints like that, it's real culture. You just got to know who and what, and this be a donation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Through it. You know, if they got some, you know, like you might have, it might be some ayahuasca on deck, or you know what I'm saying, some mushrooms on deck, and then you know you can. In those spaces, you can indulge with those things with somebody that's trained that knows what they're doing. And yeah, so it's all kind of stuff out there. I don't have me some experiences, you know what I'm saying, but I keep them close to the, you know, tucked in the vest for the initiated. The uninitiated don't need to know everything. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I might go to one of these Jones just to let you. I want to see if if it was as ill.
But no, the joint doing an art battle is
the Mayan John I went to.
It's just going to be the grown and sexy, you know, because it's important that we know that consciousness doesn't happen online. Being woke doesn't happen online. That's goofball. Like, that's not real. Consciousness is something you do in your community. So you can use online to communicate, to talk, to teach, to network, but you got to turn off the computer and actually live out. We got to live this, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a space for us to, you know, for some of us that include their children in the nightlife or, you know, that kind of world. Bring your children. If not, bring your significant other. If you're single, come looking good, clean, smelling good. You know, and we're going to have the vegan food and, you know, vegan drinks, you know what I'm saying? It'd be, you know, you get your conscious, you know, ratchetness on, if you know, if that's a thing. Conscious ratchetness. We got to have
ratchetness. Yeah. We got someone named Abel.
Upscale ratchetness.
Yeah. We got Abel Avil says, just want to say thanks to Dr. Enqi. I always learn something new when you're on the show. Good stuff, man. Keep it up.
Hey, thanks to AD and thanks to Killah Priest and the family for having me aboard the Podcraft.
Yeah, you said something interesting earlier. You were talking about how cooked tomato can be estrogenic. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, so tomato is weird. Tomato is one of the foods that helps to balance your estrogen levels as a fruit. But when it's cooked, it helps to, exacerbate any estrogen issues that you might have. So women with fibroids or polycystic, ovary syndrome, or the brothers out there who have impotence or ED, any of those issues, like you might want to lay off the cooked tomatoes, champ.
It's the lycopene, I believe, right?
Well, just to make it plain for folks, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we don't look at pasta sauce. Like, we just don't look at condiments in general. The sauces kind of slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
So folks like, I'm going to start eating more salad. And then what they doing? They drenching the salad in French or Thousand Island, or they drenching it in
seed
ranch.
oils.
Like, bro, the ranch is like, it's like milk concentrate. Like you might as well have drank half a gallon of milk with the ranch that people splash on their buffalo wings or their salad. Like it doesn't make sense. And the amount of sugar that's in the French dressings and the Thousand Island, like, forget about it. You might as well just have old school Kool-Aid with the purple powder with the half of Domino bag, and like it just. So
I still live by
we gotta just be mindful of how we really be consistent with what it is that we're trying to do, so we be successful. That's what it's about. Nobody wants to be conscious. This whole shit is a scam, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be conscious. People want to be successful and happy. That's what people want to be. Nobody wants to be woke. You just aware of more problems. Like people thinking of mad problems. Consciousness and wokeness has been, now it's just equal to discussing problems. Like we want to be a part of the new group. I'm starting the new group, the successful, happy group. Like we don't want to be conscious. We don't want to be aware of every goddamn problem on earth. We want to move into a space where we're solving those things so we can be happy people.
Happy with vinaigrette.
Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Vinaigrette, no regret. You know what I'm saying? We want to be happy people. You know what I'm saying? We want the pets to be healthy, the kids to be healthy, our relationships to be healthy. We want to just be happy people. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to start using these platforms and our voices to contribute something to, that can help inspire somebody to be happy. Feel love, you know what I'm saying? Fall in love. Don't just go have sex, fall in love. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Priest wanted me to ask you, does the way we eat affect our relationships?
Absolutely. Your neurochemistry is everything. You know what I'm saying? So fatherhood, like your brain chemistry changes as a father when you live with your children. You know, it's different if you just drop off money. You know what I'm saying? And I've been the drop off money dad. Like I got 10 babies. You know what I'm saying? But your brain chemistry changes the same way your brain chemistry changes when you drink alcohol and watch scary movies. You know what I'm saying? You consume alcohol and consume that. The alcohol opens you up. And then when you watch the violence, it activates the parts of your brain that make you violent. It's like you bring a puppy home, for instance. You can have a pit bull, you can have a Rottweiler, but if you socialize them, you train them, it's going to be a happy puppy or a happy dog. But if you throw them in the backyard and you feed them raw meat, and you activating the other side, like you forget these dogs they come from wolves. Like this is a wolf that you got living in your crib. You know what I'm saying? So
you'll bring out the beast.
Yeah. So because it's all in there. You know what I'm saying? Just
it's
like
beast food.
Every person is out there, every animal, you got different things in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, you might be a nerd, but your uncle from your mama's side might be serving 3 life sentences for, so what you're eating and what you're consuming brings out the qualities or the potentials that's locked inside. That's a part of epigenetics and nutrigenetics and the cross space between epigenetics and nutrigenomics or nutrigenetics. So yeah, it has a lot to do with it, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to be like equally yoked, so to speak, with your diet. Like you don't want to be, like for instance, you're fooling yourself if you running around, because you got a lot of people out there, especially 5%ers. Like it's ugly right now. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of 5%ers out there. I don't mess with that pork, God. Yeah, but you going down on Shorty and she eat pork. So what you think you doing, fam? You licking, you going down on Shorty, she eat pork. You might as well have you some bacon, champ, because you eat pork. I'm saying, like, so it gotta be balanced. You know what I'm saying? You don't eat pork, but you tongue kissing somebody eat pork. Like it gotta be, like you gotta be on frequency with it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I remember watching a little program with Maya. The singer Maya. Okay. Yeah, she's a vegan or whatever, and she talked about her problems with trying to find a guy because every time she went out with guys, most guys that ate meat, well, they ate meat. She said she would, they would smell like meat, so she had to kind of get rid of guys that ate meat and go, get with more of a.
I don't know. That might have been
what she said.
Too,
yeah, I think that's a little kind of too raw for it, right?
They might just need to shower. Like they just might need to shower.
She could taste the salt.
I mean,
that's what it is.
They are meat, though.
Might just
salty.
They just shower.
Yeah, that's what she said, man. She said I was around these guys, so I would go out on a date and they would just smell like meat all the time, and I just couldn't. I had to stop messing with guys that ate meat. That's messed up.
She'd be like, "Oh, here come Pastrami Peter. Here come
gotta look it up.
I don't know if it's that crazy, but you know, I'm like,
She said she couldn't kiss guys that ate meat. She said she couldn't kiss guys that ate meat anymore.
No, look, I'm not saying not to do it. I'm just saying you gotta be
Maya the singer.
You just gotta be conscious of what you're doing, so you know how to
not
balance.
that kind of meat, fellas. Not that kind of meat. You know, she's talking about like.
I feel like a cannabis break happened. You know what I'm saying? Like
cannabis. Yeah, needed something real quick. Yeah, we back.
It was more like a protein break. They had to get the protein.
Yeah. What's good? Yeah. So we back, yo. We back at it. Enqi up here dropping knowledge, yo.
Man,
Jay, what's good? Y'all in town too? Yo, Enqi, we're gonna man, it's been great, man. Is Knowledge Born still here? But we're gonna move on to
go to the music.
Yeah, we're gonna move on a little bit.
Yes, it's getting late for me. Yeah. Thanks to the pilot of the Podcraft and the Podcraft family, all the Podcrafters, the astronauts. We up out of here. Peace to the family.
Peace.
Thank you, Dr. Enqi.
Almighty. Another show, man. Always great. Always great. Thanks, Aurora. No doubt. Shay, let's get ready to move to the music, but let's talk to Shay real quick. Let's go. Shay, my bad. Yeah, let me do that. Right, yeah, exactly. I caught myself.
See, it's the way it's spelled that could throw you off because you start thinking of Chi-Town.
Nah, I know Che.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just slipped my mind because, you know, I'm not gonna front. I took a big whiff of that
Myeoshe, right?
Yeah, a big tablespoon of that Myeoshe, and shoot it down. So I was sitting here like, whoa. Yeah, so elements opening up. You know? Elements opening up.
The chakras.
Yeah, chakras. Yeah. Some people call it chakras. Word, India.
Chakra, gotcha.
Some people call it third eye, pineal. You know what I mean?
Third eye.
It's different names for it.
I come from the third eye. That's the cipher I come from.
Yeah, indeed.
We used to call it third eye. Then we got introduced to the pineal, to the terminology of the pineal.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. Before, it used to be peace in amongst the brothers, man. It used to be all, it didn't matter what you was. You was conscious.
Mm.
And all of a sudden, like, my school of thought is right. And then it became the challenging, and then it became debate culture.
Yeah, religion. That's what happens when you get a bunch of us together, man. It's so sad because we start becoming indoctrinated into the doctrine so much that we engulf it. Then it's like you can't even have a regular conversation. You know what I mean? Because you're so hooked into
the details. The challenging thoughts come in when details start coming up. You know what I mean? Because once you know the certain knowledge, you want to know more. You want to get deeper. Let's start talking specifics, dates, and then once you start getting those little details, it's easy to have misunderstandings, confusions, and like.
Listen, communication is the key.
It is the key.
Communicating. You got to be able to communicate.
Absolutely.
If nobody can relate to, if you're socially awkward, you can't get your point across. Then they can't feel you. Like everything you said yesterday, I was hearing you. You know what I mean? I was exactly. At the same time, ADs are more. You got a more. You got like a Tai Chi approach. You're like,
I mean,
he's a Tai Chi approach. Yeah. Let's move over here. No, sometimes it's like you might not agree with everything that you say, but sometimes you got to be effective. You got to be, and it's just like that. Communication. You're right about that. Lord, we got to aura check ourselves with that situation because we got great minds. Great minds. You know?
That's a fact. That's the thing. Like melanin. Like we melanated people, and it's the gift and the curse. It's like Enqi topic right here. It's a shame. We talked about it while he off, but like that's the gift and the curse. Like. You absorbing and sucking and soaking up. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody. That's why when you look at us, nobody does it like we do it to the degree we do it. Like when I say that, like a Christian, right? You ain't gonna find. I don't care. Pope. I don't care if you the Pope. He not more Christian than Big Mama though. You understand what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I don't care. I don't care what shake
you fine, yo. You know what I'm saying? I know a brother who just came home from jail, yo. You know what I'm saying? Who he is more Muslim than any Arab I've ever met.
Wow.
You understand? He even his accent is even stronger.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? For real,
Wow.
for real.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it comes to what we do it like nobody else do. We overdo it. Like when we do it, we jump all the way into it. It becomes ours for real, for real.
That's right. At first, what's the saying? Something will go home. Go harder.
Go home.
Yeah, go harder, go home.
We go the hardest.
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Come us and ours.
Yeah. Man, that's very rich and very powerful, man. We got to wake up with that.
You niggas right now with feathers on their head and shit talking about they Native Americans, like we go the hardest now.
Yeah.
Now niggas is, you know what I mean, Blackfoot, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Chief Blackfoot now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you know.
No, but you do got dark skinned Native Americans.
No, I'm not denying the fact that there was black people in North America before anybody else. I'm not denying that you don't have black Native.
That person could be there like this.
Native
Yo, man.
Americans,
Feather right.
Indians, whatever. I'm not even saying that that's not the case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
You're saying the doctrine and the beauty.
yeah, but like people are getting ridiculous though, and then they're taking. You don't stop being.
Seems like
you
you
don't
seem
stop
like you
being
got-
somebody.
It seems like
stop
you
being
got-
from somewhere.
You got a serious problem with these guys, huh?
Yo, we got to set it up.
The ancestors.
I understand.
I
I
understand.
understand.
Well, we're going to move to the music now. Yeah, we did that yesterday. Yeah, we're going to move to the music. We're going to go left. It's going to go.
Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah. Word, no doubt. This is the part, I like our AD, break this down.
This is the part of the show that we play tracks that were submitted to the show. Yeah.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Here we go. The first track we're going to do
Oh, there they go. I told you.
is none other than
What's that?
Hooligan
Most of
Tesh.
our ancestors were here, born here.
Oh, yeah,
The chat getting wild.
They mad about that. I mean, some of them were. That's a fact.
All right, let's try to go. Let's try. We gonna go. This is gonna be jazz. Yeah,
Whatever you want to do, Priest.
All right, let's go to music. Go to music.
Here we go. So the first track is by Hooligan Tesh from Miami. It's called Wait, What?
Hold on, no lie, fell on, slip on, shake on, hold on, tongue on, sensitive, my nerves, my hose, no wrong, sound, hold on, stretching, plano, come on, dip pose, hold on, freckles, meadows, same old, Sundays, say those, hold on, numos, cigars, hold on, bitch, hold on, avoiding the sentence, the sonars, severance, so far, for minutes, how's it going? Is it gonna? He said, hold on, is it cooler? Like a jetty, very cooler, full on neuter, soft sherbet, with vaccine on a scooter, who got eyes, on nipples, like hooters, look confused, beautiful, for a hammer, is it banter, getting better, hold on, like a flatter, on a hacker, you get better, wear a sweater, it's whatever, it's hold on, it's Brady, it's Quilla, it's shady, like I shutters from the 80s, bitch, I'm crazy, ABCD, is it Goya, hey, hold on, just stay there, just hold on, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a jet lag, horns, headaches, discount, bitch, hold on, don't go on, just stay on, just hold on, just wait.
Okay, cool. I thought it was like a long hook for a second. That's what I was tripping.
Like a long hook, man.
Yeah, I mean, to differentiate it, I would turn up your verse part a little bit because I like the hype going in. I was getting all hyped up, and then it kept going, so I thought like it was a beat for a second.
There was a verse. There was a verse there.
Yeah.
You know how these kids.
It was a
rap
long intro.
these days now,
It was a long intro, but yeah, I would turn the verse up because then you started spitting. Do you know what I mean? I had to like listen closely to what you were saying at that point. You know what I mean? Because we went from intro volume into a verse, but the verse was at the intro volume. I would turn up that verse so I can hear what you're saying. That's just what I would do. But I like it. Everything sounds cool to me. Just that mix part, you know.
That reminded me of that Dave Chappelle skit. You know what I mean? When he was about to start rapping and just never got to rapping.
And this
spaghetti.
And the name is Then the name of it is Wait. Wait.
It's called Wait What?
Yeah, so exactly that's
what's going on.
Yeah.
So conceptually, he might be on something right there. With that conceptually,
Good point. Sound like a beat by The Alchemist.
Definitely had that Alchemist.
Yeah, definitely. Gave me that Currency vibe too.
A little bit it did. I like Currency. I wasn't really, but my man's on it though. He wasn't like Currency on that level.
Yeah.
But he wasn't trash though. Like he said, it just was.
We can do another. Yeah, exactly.
All right, this next one is by DJ Vulture from Detroit. Name of the track is called Hidden Science, and it's a video.
Under socially engineered mind control. The occult is hidden science, ladies and gentlemen. Science that has been hidden from you to control. Covert religion at work in the world. Religion that you and most of the world know nothing about. Yet this priest class is who is controlling this planet. This small minority who are quote in the know wish to permanently enslave the masses of humanity through mind control, the destruction of true spirituality, and effectively become God on earth. Anarchy is freedom. Anarchy doesn't equal chaos. Anarchy is freedom, if you understand what anarchy really means. Anarchy is freedom. Anarchy comes from the Greek prefix an, meaning without, in the absence of, and Greek noun archon, meaning master or ruler.
DJ Vulture. Fire.
Anarchy does not mean without rules. It literally means without rulers. No rulers, no masters. Or as I like to say, no masters, no slaves.
It's good to hear turntablism. Do you know what I'm saying? That's an element that is like not as prominent as it used to be. And we need as much turntablism out there as possible. So that's awesome. Shout out to DJ Vulture. I think it was cool. He had some conspiracy talk on the side and everything and scratched it up. Somebody could have rapped on that, but that's fine. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
That was dope. I can wake up through that.
I
mean, that next vibe was dope.
Yeah, wake up music.
Yeah, wake up music. There you go.
That's dope. Very cool. All right, so y'all make sure you all follow DJ Vulture.
I'm just saying.
Under socially
help him get his subscribers up, yo. Go to DJ Vulture's YouTube and get his subscribers up because you gotta, you know what I'm saying? He gotta keep going. It's awesome.
Is DJ Vulture's really AD?
No, I'm DJ Sound Daddy. I got my own channel.
DJ Sound
Daddy. Yeah.
The place to be.
Yeah. Okay, next
We
up.
gotta do some more voice impressions.
Yeah.
Voice impressions?
Alex Jones was
Sound
good.
Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a situation here. The water's turning the frogs gay.
That's it.
Remember he said that?
Yeah. What about some South Park?
Said the water was turning the frogs.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was happening.
That's a real thing.
That shit was really happening, yo.
Yeah.
Are you saying that Mr. Jones has some truth to what he's saying?
No, I was doing an impression.
Nah,
Okay.
Alex Jones said some shit that. Nah, never mind.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Priest. I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going. We throwing you off the square, guy. I know.
We about to go. Yeah, I'm about to go. Go in. Let's go. Go. Do. We can go in. Yo, Alex Jones.
He's a wild dude. I had all his movies.
Yeah. It's like what Enqi said. I never really. Some of it seemed like it was.
It was a little too wild. Just stage. I have to agree.
That shit seemed full gaga, yo.
Yeah, his stuff was kind of weird.
It's kind of bugged out.
Yeah, man.
How's he just bust inside of the meetings of the?
I feel like that about that whole thing, though, man. I was like, that whole movement. You know, when I was even the books, I'm like, yo, there's no responsibility. Like they just writing these books, scaring the shit out of people. You know what I mean?
Well,
now, you know it's over in a couple of years. You know this is about to happen. Y2K about to crash. But there was no type of preparation plan. None of these authors, none of these Eppersons, even the Coopers, even though, you know, man, they did him in.
Oh yeah,
they
caught
did
him out in
See,
Arizona.
when that happened, that kind of had me on some other shit. Like, wow, but there was never no preparation. He might have had the most in the stuff he talked about. But it was a lot of fear.
Fear based.
A lot of fear based, and a lot of people were scared, and then shit happened. And, 2000 came and went, and then 2010 came and went. It's like then it became then the internet wave. It became the Baphomet and all of that. Like it was always ways. See, before my time, it was like the 1984 wave. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then during my time, it was like the 2000 wave. Mm-hmm. Then after that, it was the Baphomet and all of that shit and the goat heads and you know what I'm saying. People not understanding shit that they talking about, and then everything became the devil. Everything became the devil.
Instead of checking themselves, right?
Indeed.
Word. Can we move on? We'll move on a little bit more because we're going to start shooting it down. Then we're going to end up flat Earth. Somebody going to say it.
We ain't going there. You mean you just said it? I think you just said it.
The instigator.
Let him start the fire. Priest is a box of matches.
He's ready to open the chamber doors one more time.
I didn't do it.
I read it in the comments too. I said, damn, yo.
Because they're going to, the instigators are the craft room.
Well, we about to do a beat here from DJ Robo Borealis. He's the one who played the beat last time we freestyled. It was funny, remember? Mm-hmm. This one is called Science vs. Religion. Let's check it out.
Oh, that was the one last time. No, it was Science versus Flat Earth.
That was Flat Earth versus Truth.
It's scary because it's rewinding, you know?
It's definitely haunting.
It's kind of goes against my natural body.
It needs, I'm gonna say it again, it needs a snare. It needs like a kick drum and a snare.
And this shit go against my whole body rhythm. I ain't gonna lie, like this my whole natural.
I don't know if it, I got the concept last time, but with this one, it's not drawing me in. The other one drew me in. I wouldn't have started last time if I wasn't.
Like, if you can dance to this, I'm looking at you on the sideways.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. If you hop in the whip and start bobbing your head to this,
yeah, this is crazy. Just for a beat.
I mean, maybe if you're driving backwards.
I think he's supposed to reverse it.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be backwards?
Yeah,
he wild out Vegas on this one.
This is music for when you're backing into your garage.
That's what he said. When you backing into your garage.
It should be. All right, thank you for that, DJ Robo Borealis.
Yeah, that was hard. I like that.
You would.
You did?
I don't know. It's kind of had some like
the kick and push to that one.
What's up with you with the jokes, man? You been cracking jokes.
That's not a joke.
All day long, yo. No.
dance to that.
You been cracking jokes on the law. I caught a couple of jokes, man. You called me Ra's al Ghul on the phone last night, yo. You know? Call me the folks Ra's al Ghul. That's all I heard in the background. I got mad. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't get mad. I'm like, yo, no, that's all knowledge born hitting me. That's all I heard in the background. I don't know if y'all called from Priest crib or where y'all was calling from. I'm like, all right, this guy got the jokes. He just slided in with the kick push. That's cool. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I like this one right here.
No, that
was like a little crescendo building up.
No, yeah, but he was doing that. AD was doing that because y'all was talking.
No doubt, man.
AD is crazy, man. You on point.
Now you gonna show me how to do an ollie?
I can show you.
I always use the board when I do it. I can never keep the board under my feet.
Yeah, well,
We can't do it. It's cool. You can do ollie.
I can do all kinds of ollies.
Sure, I never see you do one.
Cause you don't come to the park.
Oh, you only do it at the park.
You're not a skate. Priest, you don't skateboard, man. You don't care.
But I can watch.
So you come up to the skate park. We be up there every Sunday.
Okay, well, teach you how to do an alley.
Maybe you come on to the park, man.
I won't know how to do an ollie.
You come up, we'll show you a few things.
It's about to go down.
All right. Coming up next now, we got a track here from... Damn it, I had it all set. Bilal Bilal Salaam from Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, Brick City.
Bilal Salaam.
Bilal Salam.
And here we go. I did the best I could. Did I do it right?
I mean, you know.
I did my best.
Let me hear it.
Okay, here we go. Sorry. I wasn't set up. I was doing sound effects. Here we go. And it's called God of Awe.
Sword Lord.
Mixing the dog with the all like no other is the God. When the veil is the sword scabbard, the evening is on. The mood light the well known up, the Lord shown up. The driver facilitated transfiguration. Where is the one? Zadaka when the dumb is done for fun. Finally spun with rotund pull when lunch the lung. The flung was swung before being run. Godzilla with the brazen tongue. Embrow with the Moor sword shank. The tank was a tank when the weight was enumerated. And the stroke was the accent when the job was already. The awe is the nothingness. The door is. It's the meteor god whizzed in the Neiman Marcus. The persimmon carcass was a narcissist. Bless the martyr bliss, the awe is heavy. The wizard knows what the show tell more than the show and tell. Frey, the praxis is technical. The fortress swore trenches deep in the palisades made stockade. Low with the draw and here with the fade. It's the daw, not the pharaoh nor the czar. The rotation through was natural on 12. Dog God is the one. Divine rewards were bestowed upon him. Distributed the blade. Said Saeed to the A like M. Stroke. The phase was the difference. Turn the curve and grasp the turf. Don the jersey for the all brawn elite. The eagle was regal. Alabaster scrolls were scribbled by the noble council's dole. Trounce with the fuller was the macaw. Zakat is accepted honorably. The sword's edge is sharp. The guard was all feeling. And trusted was him who thrusted. The score is low. Cumin and turmeric at the Karabala. It's the Lord with the less strokes motto. Hit the green lotto. This is Bagmidi, swore Serato. Electronic reasoning and analogical evidence was the presence. The guy was upon the path. Parries and slashes before him dashed. Stance closed with the body facing target. Original with the plan. It's the M. The God's putter was the true Carter. And when the thought was projected, the Mahdi returned noon and even Kafaroon respected. That's why the Lord God's resurrected. The talk is hectic. And it was after the velour jacket. It's the radical or rad with the knack for splits. The Valsburg's under par, smoke left. It's the Grand Slam. It's the Kisa cloth in the form of a dough. The fam is together. Stack the woods, wedges and irons. The Nazi art pulled out. Slay. Hit a few chip shots with the pitch and pull the 8. Centrifugal force for the fuselage.
Wow.
Before the Lord cleared the floor for
Somebody said Jeffrey Dahmer. What you said?
Got a lot of Clockwork Orange vibes.
That was like Clockwork Orange meets like Arabian Nights. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was hard. It was like different. It was different.
Yeah.
I kind of wish the music wasn't so loud above his vocals because I kind of wanted to hear what he was saying a little bit more. I didn't want to have to strain. So I would just lower that music a little bit so that your vocals come in a little stronger. Other than that, I can, that's a mix. It's a mix thing I would change.
I like this guy, man. This is a couple of times he said.
Yeah, Sword Lord.
Yeah, that's the Sword Lord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sword
Real
Lord,
smooth,
yeah, definitely.
real smooth.
Gave me
But I
Shakespeare
agree with
vibes.
you. Yeah.
Shakespeare?
Yeah. Give me Shakespeare vibes.
I definitely could walk into a castle with a glass of champagne and sit down and listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Real for real.
Or a hotel lobby. You know what I mean?
Hotel lobby.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
All right, here we go. This next one is none other than The Mark of Buddha. And the track.
They calling me out for a duel.
Sword Lord. Which was the one that was from North? Who was from North?
I think Sword Lord.
I was from the Bricks.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Calling you out for a duel.
I challenge you to a duel. Okay, so this is by Mark of Buddha. It's called The Master.
It's the Mark of Buddha.
Mark of Buddha.
Candles.
There's candles.
Burning my candles.
That's hard,
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go home later.
Somebody
Talk to my lady.
She's ready.
Burning.
That was hard.
You held yourself back.
Right?
That was hard.
That's just
That was
conceptualizing. I'm just conceptualizing.
That was hard.
I've worked with singers and they're like, okay, here's the hook, do the hook. And they're like, I don't know what to do. So I'll just throw shit at them. Then once they spark that, they take off. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Yeah, you got, yo.
Burning.
So you work with a lot of singers and stuff like that. You're a real engineer.
I did. It was fun.
Singers and
It's production stuff.
Yeah.
And they end up being like, you sing it. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to sing.
That was hard.
Yeah, it was
Shout out
good
to
beat.
MOB.
MOB, Mark of Buddha.
Track is called Burning now.
Mark of A.T. Ross. Yeah, everybody put some candles in there. Burning.
I actually kind of just got that from Mary J. Blige. No,
I
Erykah
met
Badu.
her yesterday, finally.
I met Erykah Badu. When, when she said, when you better call Tyrone. Call him.
Oh, shit.
Remember when she said, you know what I'm saying? That's where I got the deal of going, burning.
Myeoshe making me laugh now.
Remember saying? Okay, let's keep it going. Next now we got...
Let's make something about astrology.
Oh, we can. That's easy. Astro track. Okay, here we go. This next one is by Ka Zodiac.
Shout out to Kai.
It's called Boom Baptism.
Baptism.
You heard him? Oh,
Let's
man.
take him to church.
Yeah. This is our grand finale.
This is oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a treat, y'all. This is
it?
This is lyricism.
Here we go. Haven't seen this yet. Let's go. We're going full screen.
All creatures, the low and the high, are one with nature. If we have the wisdom to learn, all may teach us their virtues. Between the fragile beauty of the praying mantis and the fire and passion of the winged dragons, there is only harmony.
I hear you liars whisper, claim this better fire spitters, water current, wind blowing, groundbreaking, wise and rich and fly your inner Mayan pillars, start a bright and shine and glitter. Those who know at 85, those who do provide, deliver cosmic physics. I'm the blueprint of a new 5%er, sun and moon, 8-point flag, let me describe it quicker. Mercury to Pluto, what you must compute so you can understand the angles of life in the sky scripture. Finish rise, place loud statements and silent whispers. See the higher picture, cry a river, time liquor, fermented from the fruits of patience, harmonized the bitter, and I made it sweet. How could they compete when there's no race at all? If you see a finish line, you don't have the vision. I'm eternal, I created all, so you can't escape the war. Built by the fallen dream locked inside a sacred hall, answer when the angels call. What kind of faith falls a doubtful man who faith is small? The holy is you know me, it's the sacred, I awake them all. Eyes glowing, hands were torn, broken to embrace my fall. Through the atmosphere with you, I came in that material. What's it called again? That secret wars, black Spider-Man, dark melanin, space plasma trapped in an African rap cherubim. Who's better than my checks I never spend? It ain't good here, a Mexican love built my exoskeleton. Best there ever been, the 4 elemental gin. Oxygen, hydrogen, carbon and nitrogen. Time to use your mind again. Ready to retire skin, well I can take you higher than string to string along. Probably violate the violin. Victim with a silent grin, the pleasure of defeat. When the fear of success is preventing your release. And the story of your glory, still the end is incomplete. Though I'm heavenly, they say that on this mic that I'm a beast. From ciphers on these streets, I'm the Bible on these beats. Speak good inside a priesthood. My thoughts are intuitive feet with a unique stood. Minds in the inner sphere, I'm the only witness here. Not your jurisdiction you stand, got no business here. Keep your commercial cold. This is the motion picture, not a commercial, yo. Lyrics reverse the globe, I burnt my roll. Lit dynamite that made my verse explode. Flip the switch, the earth reloads, depopulation, detox. I'm in the jungle bumping, God hop till the trees pop. Cause floods, clean up the world. I made the trees mops. Gaze in the heart of the sun till the spring stops. It feels wonderful. I'm Sean, go to thunder, true, living untouchable. Spirit of the holy men. Knowledge of the cipher since only 10. Golden gem, spaced in the lungs, breathe deep, cause that's his own man. Solar wind, growing in sin. I ride an ancient one, I'm harder than a Haitian drum. Voodoo, smoke the soul's tomb. To the stage is numb, the spirit in the hiatus come. Beating for the slaves to be free. Sipping Jamaican rum, I live on. Haters and stunned since one album. Stay strong, salute to the spirit of young Malcolm. So what's it all about then? Who you think you are? Colleague to choose and use your art to speak. Why you keep your art so deep? Stupid is what's popular. So with subtle suicide. Struggle till you lose and die. Dark clouds, abuse the sky. Love life and thankful I'm here to touch you and I. Internet computer spies. Interjecting rumors, lies. Coffee spills, heart attack. Big Macs with supersize. Abracadabra the Magi. Dapper the chief, the rabbi. Pastor the priest. In fact, I spit that holy flow to the beat is boom baptized. Who's the bad guy when darker lights divorced in the soil? The snakes chastised. Chaviga the flame burns slow. The sweet smell of it. Yin and yang eternally linked, yet each celibate. A medical magician open portals through a mirror. Certain sexual positions. A medical prescription in a telescope to measure angelical heaven rhythm. Planetary exorcism. Vibration, magnetism. My station, you have to listen. Batter spitting Holy Ghost. Apparatus, apparition. I don't have no competition. I jump inside their bodies to give them a chance of winning for the fun of it. No matter which loss, you can't recover it. Global hovership, dark gates in my community. I teach through the levels I reach for all the youth to see. Intuition station broadcasting by the future me. I shapeshift to a great disc before the humans see. I teleport quick and escape with my immunity.
That was hard.
God.
Damn.
When we perceive the ways of nature, we remove conflict within ourselves and discover a harmony of body and mind in accord with the flow of the universe.
That was deep.
Ka Zodiac, go to KhalikScientific.com. Yo, he does all his own videos, all his own beats, all his own recording.
Lyrical.
Crazy, right?
Dude, crazy. That was insane.
Yeah, no words.
I was trying to keep up, and it was just like,
yeah,
he goes.
You just want him. You just gotta keep listening to it.
Yeah,
perfect for Priest audience too. Like he is definitely in the right zone.
Scene right there. That's that man. He wanna. This goes back to what I was telling Priest the other day. It's a whole genre, right? You know what I mean? He definitely part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's part of that genre. He done picked up that lane, picked up that torch.
So he's definitely a royal priesthood.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
We've had him on the show a couple times.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next time.
Yeah.
I told him maybe we should do every month so he can give us the astrological update.
Exactly.
That's serious.
Yeah, shout out to Kyle.
That was like, straight off
that
top,
was like
right?
brain food.
Yeah. And it's real. He's consistent. It's consistent.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Like I said, I was trying to keep up, and it was like, let me just fall back and just listen. I'm sitting there, too much. Barfest.
So that was
Zodiac, yo.
Y'all make sure you subscribe.
Wizzy.
Follow him on YouTube.
I spoke to him too. He said he's doing okay.
That's good.
Trying to get his electricity turned back.
What's his guy's name?
Ka Zodiac.
Kai Zodiac, definitely.
K.A. space Zodiac.
It's not from this realm, that's for sure.
Right.
So if
The way
you
he
can
speaks.
look out, send if he has a GoFundMe or whatever. I know he's still dealing with his electricity. He should be
I
up.
spoke to him the other day too.
Oh, he did. He's doing all right, right?
Yeah,
He got him.
He lives in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Rico.
Yo.
If you guys go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Lyrically, the dude is, I told him already, he's up there. He's up there.
Yeah, he's one of the, cats really need to go in and really study Ka Zodiac. I go to his page all the time, listen to his stuff. So,
if you guys want to submit tracks for the next show, which is on Monday, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo, and the link is in the description. Yeah. This concludes the song promotion segment. Yeah.
There you go.
Dope.
We got a super chat here from DJ Vulture. He says, "Thank you, Priest, for giving the underground a place to shine."
All day long, yo. All day long.
He was one with the scratching. Yeah,
Yep.
she was dope.
All right, that concludes episode of Killah Priest Podcraft. You got anything you want to say? Last words about
Last words. The blessed don't beef with the wicked. We dwell with love and light amongst the saints, so let that be the mantra for the rest of the week.
Yeah, man. Got some stuff to show y'all pretty soon with David Flores and Voltage and some other items. And I got a collab also working on with DGK to drop a board. So we're gonna be, got some stuff I'm working on.
Cooking up something.
Yeah, trying to put it together, right?
It looks good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Positive though.
Yeah.
Upward.
You guys gonna love it though.
Yeah.
We got some surprise for y'all.
All right. And
it's been a pleasure, It's been a pleasure hanging out here. About to head back out east.
Yeah, indeed.
Definitely the hospitality out here, the love. It was, I had a ball, man. I almost don't want to leave, man. It was so much fun. But I'll definitely be back sooner than I originally planned on it. So I'll be back soon, and you can check me out, the Pragmatic Che Black, Knowledge Radio. Got the Killamentary coming. So
Killamentary coming soon.
Coming soon. Go.
Coming.
I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the podcast.
Nice.
Peace to you guys and safe travels.
Yeah.
Back. Seriously. I hope y'all enjoyed LA.
Peace.
See y'all next time.
Peace and blessings.
Got my shirt. Yeah. Priest heard back again. Killah Priest Radio. Power's coming. That's PWOWR. What up? Second World of Walter Reed. Pop Gang. What up? And want me to break it down for y'all. Right, what up? Here we go. Yeah, freestyle. Yeah. What up, Ray? I spit fire, exist in worlds that may be higher than yours. Little boys run, play with your toys. Fingerprints in the universe, I move asteroid. Paranoid, I go deeper than you. Pass avoid, rap for joy, heart full of secrets. Come rappers get destroyed. They call me the king of the heathens for reasons. I start squeezing, bust off rhymes like a couple of knives, couple of wine. Sipping in my mind's millennium. Shoot out in space at amphibians. Plenty guns, African race and half Indian. 1/3 Phoenix bird and reptilian. Dark ages, new age, call me the Mantinian. Chair turned into a throne, I'm Justinian. Ruthless, fist turned to stone, I killed many men. 900 souls of God, 7 universes, sun, moon, and globe, and the stars is in my heart. So of course I'm in God form. When I spit, niggas just don't hear my shit. They log on, check the inbox. When I press in, it's hip hop. Homepage of rage, more things to watch. I send them a link, the more they think. Pop up, heart, luck, falls, and snuff, a screen touch. Within my head is all Nigeria, king touch. A hard on, I jerk off my pen, I ink bust. I Cobra clutch the mic with incredible grip. I spit unforgettable shit to your edible click. Your Berettas don't spit, you got Berettas and some hips. No homo, fuck around, you being a medical step. The Ron Pump shotty gave him a hell of a lift. It's the second world of Walter Reed. All can bleed, false for Lee. Tank top tattoos, but his name is Shirley. Early. That's it, man. I ain't gonna give y'all no more, man. Word up. You gotta wait for the album. Just be playing around. Yeah. You know what to do. Yeah, go get that mixtape. We got more that's coming too. So I mean, Untold Stories of Walter Reed. Also, got more coming. You know what I mean? I killed the devil last night. Mixtape is coming. Yeah, the psychic world of Walter Reed. It's history. The Exorcist. One love. Save hip hop, nigga. Save hip hop. Save hip hop. Save real hip hop. Save hip hop.